everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse of the Torment. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Strahd, but it's been changed. Our tiefling elemental display by Marc. Hello, how you doing?
Hi, fourth coffee and still sleepy.
What happened last time, gang?
What happened last time?
I did the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Leo
could
did that.
still, Well. if you guys don't remember.
Fish and toys, yeah?
Fish and toys, indeed. Well, if Sukor's tired, and Pepper wrote it, then I do nominate Neo or Hess to do it.
I could do it.
Okay.
I just chugged some coffee.
Fire it away.
Alright. So we left. So we started by leaving the Burgermaster's home. Then we see Captain Strasny looping around the toy shop, which we will visit later. But we saw him exit and we went towards this alleyway. We tried to follow, but he ended up disappearing. Then we decided to go to the fish market because we're still following the plan of getting away from the Burgermaster's house, as far as possible. So we went there and we decided to split up. The tieflings will be in one group and Leo and Daphne on the other. The tiefling group decided to sneak around and hear some rumors. And then Sol saw these two people talking about having an interesting conversation. So in order to get that interesting the info from that conversation, Styrex decided to try to do a distraction and try to tie her shoelace, but didn't get anything. But Sol managed to pick up that there's a Captain Strasny came from the north with a huge bag, but they didn't know what's inside. But they thought that where is it? But they thought that it's from a board. So we've learned there's another key interest, which is the hunters that from the bar, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we cut, then after that, they satisfied with the information they got. Sol and Styrex went to the rendezvous point. Meanwhile, Daphne and Leo, let me actually read up on that. Talk to the merchant, right?
Yeah, the fish merchant.
The fish merchant, Lauren, and they were asking about the boats, right? Correct. Sorry, I'm just reading up on it.
It's all good. Well, just just a few questions about like whereabouts, where they get fish and stuff.
Yeah.
How
okay.
we could maybe check for stuff. Not too much information came out of it anyway.
Yes. So after that, they went to the rendezvous. Everybody gathered into the rendezvous point, and they started to discuss multiple theories of what's happening with Strasny and all that. One being Strasny being a dragon in disguise, and other being taken by childbirth from the Vistani and was visited by the other and all that. Interesting theories, which we humor a bit. And then we went back to the toy shop, but Styrex wants to go to the bistros because her Sol's colorful scarf was like too much for her, and she wants her own thing. So, and a black coat. So we went. Sol and Styrex went to the bistros and get that. Then there's a conversation between Sol and Styrex. Sol telling Styrex that live a little and all that, and Styrex was starts questioning it. But then after that, they went to the toy shop. Meanwhile, Sol and Styrex were shopping. Leo and Daphne went inside the toy shop and they see Blinsky. I mean, sorry. Then so they look around and Blinsky was, talking to them. Then Leo decided to look around and see some creepy stuff while Daphne is distracting Blinsky. And then Daphne was uh, asking Blinsky about Captain Strasny's special order, but he didn't get anything from it because Blinsky is really persistent of not knowing anything, doesn't want to share anything. So they stopped and they went back out, in which Sol and Styrex meet up with starts walking towards the store. They gather once again, talk about what they've learned, creeped out by the amount of very detailed and accurate figurines in Blinsky's, you know, uh, back some, at the back of his store. And then after that, we went to the Reformation Center, right? Wait.
We wanted to find Captain Strasny, so we went to the Reformation Center is the name, yes.
Okay.
Which we thought was a barrack or some kind, but it was the Reformation Center, I think.
Yeah. And then it looks like you've learned something about it. Sorry, I was out on this around this time.
That's all good. That's almost over. I mean, we went into the hearing room or whatever it was, and we found out that Strasny wasn't there, and we wanted to investigate a little bit, but not much came of it, except for seeing that there's a lot of people that get imprisoned here without much reason, at least from our perspective. And after that, wanting to have a deeper access, or perhaps get a deeper access at the prison, Leo and Daphne also checked in with the burgomaster, but he was in a conversation with Strasny that moment. And after trying to get access to the prison, we didn't. The burgomaster wasn't wanting us there. He did say there were like 20 followers of Lady Wachter in there. Also trying to have a talk with the captain, but he wasn't really cooperative. The only information we really got is that Karl Wachter had a cat that gone missing. It's called Tom, which you really love. Yeah, and we know that cat is probably part of the cats that Victor stole.
Yeah.
And then we got back together, back to the tavern, and we wanted to look for Blue, since she did angrily fly away at the morning, just seeing Leo in the room. And as we're trying to shout for her, look for her, she caws at us. She appears, caws at us, shakes her head, and flies away, leaving us behind.
Very much so indeed. Good job, guys. Thank you. And as you did admirable. It's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is fine. Okay. Alright. Let's start it up. The veils of mist keeps its obscuring grip on the valley of Barovia, enshrouding all paths behind a white mantle of mystery. Step to the right and you might find a clue. Stepping to the left and you might find your untimely end. But step into the unknown you must, or else the wolf's teeth, told and untold of, will surely spell your doom in your passivity. But a wrong step is a terrifying thought, an insidious poison of second guessing, and the paralysis of choice might freeze your better judgment to remain in place. Safe? For now, yes. But death breathing down your necks will most likely catch up and swallow you whole. Now, where you all stand, with the endless forks of choices around you, Blue, the strange raven, was swallowed whole by the mists from your choices, unwilling, at least for now, to engage with you. 2 steps forward, a step back, death's breath an inch closer. Now, in the middling afternoon, the question echoes: where to step next?
Suddenly see Leo a little bit angry, which is unusual. Seems not as light-headed as he usually is. He like stares in the direction that Blue flies. And after a few moments, he like catches himself. He's like, right. That's unfortunate.
So the bird is angry at us, some sort, or disappointed. That's quite saddening.
I mean, I will also be like that knowing what we did.
What I did. Well, I guess we... First thing we failed so far.
We don't know what we fail. Or do we?
I mean, getting the trust of the Raven seems to slip away at the moment. So we probably have to find this nest in a different way, or maybe we can make it up. Doesn't seem like Blue is there to let us explain, at least. Well,
why is this gotta be so hard?
Do you think that it might be related to whatever Vasilisa has to do in this town?
no, I think it has to do with me. There was a window in the room.
Ah,
I was too encapsulated to, properly make sure that we wouldn't be seen for anything. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Now, it's the exact opposite of what I should be doing. Like steps further away, around the corner. Finds a place to sit down.
So will walk up. So will walk up towards Leo and place his hand on his shoulder, reassuring him. Say, "Well, it is. Don't have to beat yourself your decisions now. We just have to keep moving. Don't dwell on it. It's unfortunate that your decisions, or primarily,
It's my
affect
decision.
our affect our relationship with the Ravens. But honestly, there's we don't know what we've did, or you might have some sort of idea. But let's just keep on moving.
I might know a way to regain his trust, her trust. But
Really?
yes, at this point we are just making trades of knowledge. But I think to gain her trust again, we need a lot more of what we have.
If she's willing to talk. I don't know if she is. Does look kinda bad. Gonna lie.
I mean, she might be still interested in the stuff we found.
That's true.
Otherwise, she wouldn't just tell us to go there.
He also has a lot of pride though, so I'm not sure if she's willing to engage with us again. Anyway, well, we'll see. Depending on how everything goes.
Well, no use crying over spoiled meal now. Come on. Let's not let the Vector wait for us too long.
Oh, yes. Don't you have some sort of a date coming up?
We have a conversation with the
Hmm.
family of Vector family.
I see.
And you can, talk as well, maybe that's helpful. Right, I think, yeah, I mean, was in the evening. I don't know if we have any more time. I look in the sky and try to gauge the time.
The time whispers. It's about 2-3 in the afternoon.
I think we do have a few hours still. But I'm not sure what we want to do now.
Like I
Well,
said, no use crying over spoiled milk. What happened is happened. What we need is move forward, right?
Yep. Well, we could check out the hunters that mentioned Captain Struzny. They should be in this right now here at the inn. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere other than solidifying that Struzny went fishing.
Yeah, I think so too. We could leave through the east gates, give the guy a silver apparently, and you can come back and maybe check out the lake. Maybe get some information on what boats were used a week ago. I don't know. It's grasping at straws, but be something. I do think that the lake is a few hours away, so it might be difficult to get done in this short time that we have. Maybe that's something for tomorrow. I mean,
We're
your
running
bard
out of
fellow is also interesting. Still. Comes from the outside, apparently.
That's true.
So, what else did your bard fellow talked about other than the fish market?
Not get too close, or be careful with Lady Watcher.
Factor?
Yes. Actually, I need to look up a document. Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh God. Um, I forgot which one. Is it
Well,
Tea with
let's-
the Burgermaster, right?
Let's go to the map to get like an overview of what's going on.
Yeah.
And let's refresh our memories a little bit as we
Yeah.
take a look at that. Alright. So we had the church with Father Lucian. You had a shorter conversation with him where you learned about that Morgantha, picks up children from time to time. And you haven't, I don't think, no, you didn't inform him that she's turning children into pies, right?
No.
No,
we did
you
not.
haven't
did
had
not
that
have
done
no,
that
we
yet.
didn't.
No,
Nor
No.
proof of that.
no.
Mhm.
So you haven't talked about that with Andro. You could also go there and talk about the Morning Lord and how the faith is in Barovia. You got
Yeah,
the
we had also had
orphanage.
The kid
Religion.
that fell out of the window, and then
Mhm.
everything
Yes.
changed weird. Yeah.
Yes, and we
That's
had
definitely a good point to do.
we had 3 children after that ran away also from the orphanage, and then there.
Ran away in quotation marks.
Yes.
Found. And then the wounds.
And then the wounds, indeed, strange wounds that through a critical 20, Styrax realized that this doesn't look like it came from a hand or a particular weapon. It's kind of formless, it's kind of strange. I don't know what this is. You had the Reformation Center where you have been completely barred basically from entering the prison parts of. So the question is, what are they hiding? Got the Burgomaster and Victor if you want to go and use the teleportation circle that he has and try your luck. If you want to
Get
escape
outta here.
Barovia.
Right
Yeah,
now.
just get the fuck out of here.
Let's get out of here. Woo!
Ended early.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Teleport
sure.
out of here.
You can
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
to Danica and Irvin, who are usually quite helpful inside of the Blue Water Inn. You got the cute couple of Gil and Lottie in the Beast Rose. You got the also Rictavio, the bard that has come outside the mists. You got his little playful Rictavio's traveling wonders, the colorful his wagon that is in the Arasek stockyard. And indeed, you got the Wachter house, but you're a little bit scared of that, and you're gonna visit it later.
I think
yeah,
I think Leo will be like, I guess the best thing to do is to do something else. Maybe we check back on the orphanage, just maybe get some more information about the wounds or the things that happened that lead to these strange mysteries that appeared there. Seems like something to get our minds off things for a few hours.
Still, we need to talk to the rectors, that is true.
Yeah. Just figuring out how all these things happen. Apparently this kid falling out the window did something. Or maybe there was a reason he fell out the window that did something.
And maybe...
Like I stated before.
Go ahead.
Like I stated before, we can also find out what and Daphne kind of do the air quote the Vasilisa did here. I don't think she's just, well, went to Volaki to just do some loitering around.
Yeah, no. But as you said, I think Lady Vachta, or if the Vachta family in general, might give us more insight on all of this. I'm not sure we can really track her delivering stuff. We only saw her delivering.
What did she said after we got off her merchandise down, Leo? You remember?
I mean, you mean after she met us in the evening, before all the things happened? Or-
Yeah, like when we just arrived here, like.
Oh, when
did
we
she
arrived.
did she say that she gonna go anywhere?
No, she just said she had to deliver stuff. I wanted to help her with that, and she was like, "No, it's fine. I can do it on my own." And we only saw her talking with the smith. That's the only place we saw her. Um,
Just
but I
in
mean,
case.
certainly, the first time she wanted to get into the city, she had uh, quality iron, right? That says something.
Yeah. Um. Just some sneaking suspicions. Well, before anything, I don't think we should bring up the Vector's house, just in case they have connections and ties to the Countess, and like Daphne kind of like deliberately lower her voice. Um, Secondly, I feel like maybe we can do two in one. We can go back to the orphanage because the kids are almost always on the street. We can ask them if they have seen Vasilisa around.
There's also now that
Yeah, right? And
but the one thing I want to try is to see if there's any magic related on that.
yeah,
if-
and when we
ahead.
go back to the orphanage, we can also check a little bit on the church as well.
All right, let's go.
Because I feel like, remember how the mist wasn't as strong in the church holy ground, do the air quote again. I don't think that's something that Vasilisa, air quote number 3, gonna left alone, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like the church is something that is directly opposed to her. She
Well-
gonna at least have it monitor in some way or form.
I don't know. It's not like she's scared of anything that these people could throw at her.
Yeah, she's not scared, but she's not dumb either.
Those are certainly not excluded, yes.
Right?
Maybe the,
Let's
maybe the
just
mist
go there
is-
and see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm curious of what's happening in the church. Maybe Granny has to do something with it since it's the mist and all.
My guess, and based on what Styrax felt before, they might have like a treasure, an artifact that is like divine or holy that help and protect them against the mist. Or they just have like a very powerful priest, which I doubt, because I doubt any of that would survive here under the Countess' nose.
That is true.
Right.
Perhaps hidden his presence.
Yeah, hidden.
Wanna get a drink first, or?
You know what? Sure.
All right. Yeah, a drink or two would be nice before going and start wandering again.
But not ale. Looks at Daphne.
Yeah, that is
Well,
true.
At least not as
ale.
much as yesterday.
Yeah. I would like to add not 10 ill, right? One's fine, right?
Yeah, just one. Yeah, yes.
Inside the Blue Water Inn, you have the remnants of the lunch service. So there are some people who have remained far into the afternoon, are basically, lounging around. And as soon as you do enter, the very sad tones of a very peculiar and particular harp fills your ears. At this moment, Danica seems to be a little bit more calm, than what she usually is during lunch services. You know, she runs around and needs to prepare food for everybody. But now it's more like cleaning up tables and doing dishes and things of that nature. She sees you, nods, says that she's gonna be shortly with you.
Right. I almost forgot with all the things going on. We should eat as well. Been a while.
Oh. We haven't ate lunch yet, huh?
Maybe just a little
It's-
snack.
It's been a long day and it's been only morning.
Yeah. Well.
Look
Just
around.
wait. Yeah.
It's new faces.
Starbucks will pretty much ignore all faces and just opens her book and starts again trying to study. You just see her writing stuff.
Is there any interesting faces that is considered worth mentioning, Bex?
Yeah, well, you do see the blacksmith that you recognize Leo. And yeah, it was Leo and
Oh,
Sol who went to the blacksmith. He's having an ale and sitting and talking to poor old Wilbur there in the corner. You got Soldar and Yevgeny. The two hunters are slouching in their seats with some mud on their shoes. You also have the one who bought the Yuri.
Arisak.
Yeah, Arasek, the working man aristocrat.
Few soldiers as well.
Yeah, but the two with Arisak seem like is there any like interaction between them? Does it seem like wife or daughter or something along those lines?
They seem to be familiar with each other for sure. They're having a soft conversation. So there's family relationship. There's no familiarity in the face of the woman, but definitely of the son, which leads you to believe that it's a wife, a husband, and a son having lunch.
Interesting.
By the way, Styrix, this notebook you keep. So like probably dangerous if you lose it, right? There's a lot of stuff in there now. You write like everything down?
It's mostly my research, but yes. Usually, if I was in the university, I usually do a backup of this, but here it's almost impossible.
I just mean like in the wrong hands. We'll keep an eye on that. Alright. Look for Danica.
Yeah, it only takes a few minutes. She was taking like a crate of dishes into the kitchen, and she throws this towel over her shoulder as she comes sashaying over to your table a little bit lazily. Right, are you planning on drinking yourself stupid for lunch now, are we?
No, not
No,
this time.
I'm sorry we're a little bit late for lunch, but there may be some food still that you could dish out.
Yes, well, I do believe all our steaks have been eaten and consumed happily. My hunting friends here in the corner haven't been that helpful as of late. And they kinda look up at her and like groan and kind of dismisses her with like a waving hand. Goes back to drink their ale. talk to each other
Maybe
in very
all
low tones.
wolves left the forest recently, you know?
Or maybe there's something wrong in the forest.
Maybe.
From what I heard, they're a bit scared of a few Vistani parties roaming around searching for a particular member. The wusses! Anyway, we still got some beet soup. If you're happy with that, you know, some baked bread this morning.
Certainly.
Alright,
Sounds good.
ale for the whole party as well?
Yeah.
Water for me.
Alright, 3
Yeah,
ale
water.
and 2 ale.
Not quite.
I'll take an ale. I don't know about the others.
Just one?
Yeah, I think Cyrix wants water too.
Yes.
She's a little bit in her books right now, but yeah.
You've fallen onto bad times, friends. Seems. Alright, coming right up. As I calculate how much cost that is.
Out of character.
Yes?
Did Leo and Sol talk about what was Vasilisa doing in on the blacksmith with the blacksmith? where
Yeah,
she
you
talks.
did see her having a discussion over some stuff that she had brought out of her wagon outside of the blacksmith's house. That's the only point that you saw Vasilisa.
Okay, so we didn't like talk to the blacksmith and tell about like how you know
No.
Vasilisa, you know where
No,
she
I
goes.
mean
something
we
like that?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right, that's
We
fine.
only found out about Vasilisa being the countess after we went to the Reds.
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
So we didn't really talk to him after that.
okay,
Very true.
interesting. Well, after this we're heading to the church, I presume, and look around there.
Talk to the rectress. Get as much information as we can. And then probably up to, you know, the visit we have to do.
Okay. So is water?
Water's free, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm not basing this upon America. Water's
Oh
free.
no! If like
Lamau.
water is like limited in this world, because it makes sense if it is fresh water.
It's a very wet place, and
Okay.
the wells
Yeah.
do
I have a
run deep.
lake nearby. I think it's gonna take
Okay.
a while since that
All
is.
right, all right.
I mean, I cannot promise that the water has been treated,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
that's the
pretty.
thing.
It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear.
So
All right,
Alright, so 5 copper and 8 silver. Alright,
I can pay for Daphne's copper ale because I have 5 coppers exactly.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
I got you this one, Daphne. You deserve it.
Alright.
Nice. You pay for the food. The ale and water is served, and eventually is the beet soup, which has this earthy aroma, served quite hot, and with this still rather dark bread that has been filled out with a little bit of nuts and dried fruit.
Well, it certainly fills the stomach.
yeah. Oh man. I do miss home when I eat stuff like this.
I wonder what type of food you eat every single day, Leo.
Probably
Something
something
different.
pretty fancy.
Yeah? Or
Well,
would-
it depends.
a whole chicken? Or, a bird? Might be, something like that.
I try to try a lot of things. It's always fun.
Well, alright, let's eat up. Then gather our things and let's head down to the church, yeah?
Yeah. I'll just
Alright.
quickly ask Danica something.
Oh, okay.
He moves over to the bar,
Mm-hmm.
sits down on the stool, and like waits for a moment.
She's busy like putting away some mugs in a cabinet, and then Shizai's turns to you. Right, my dear. What can I do?
I was wondering if there's any place where get some paint stuff, maybe.
Paint stuff.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, but Barovians are not really the artistic stock.
Well, I thought, maybe you need something for, putting up your posters and stuff. There's some pictures on that.
Ah, well, we do have a printing press, Jonvich and Sons. They have a few books as well, but mostly it's, empty notebooks.
Well, we probably also need an empty notebook, so that's perfect.
Ah, well, they have that kind of materials and resources, and they print all our lovely festivals, the posters, every week.
Thank you.
And she has this kind of smile where she smiles large, but there is frustration there.
Also, is there anything we can help you with, by the way? You've been so kind to us, being completely new in this town and asking all these random questions.
Oh, what a question. There are many things in Valaki that everybody will say all is well. And everything is well, she looks around. But there are certain parts that should surely be improved upon. But it's monumentous tasks to set yourself upon.
Well, just know that if there's any trouble you're having or anything, I'm sure we can help. We're quite resourceful. We're trying to do good around here if we can.
On that note, I've heard of your vineyard that was overrun. Do you figure that you need help with that?
Well, old Davian, of course. As Martikops would want their vineyard back, but it's, again, quite dangerous. Are you sure you wanna try to bet your lives?
Oh,
I mean, I know it's wine and alcohol and that's like life, but still.
We're also... You also said about these kids that was bothering you, and we're investigating on that as well.
The orphanage? Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. I fear that the Burgomaster is not doing enough.
Yeah.
She says in a lower tone so she isn't overheard.
Yeah, he also leans a little bit more in, says, yeah, he seems to think about a lot of other stuff, and yeah, doesn't seem to pay attention to that, unfortunately. But we do. In fact, we're heading right now, right there, and see if we can figure something out.
Oh.
Do you know anything about what happened to that kid that fell out of the window? It seems to when all these things started.
I have my own two monsters to keep track on, and this ramshackle place to run. All I know that indeed he fell out the window, and then I think a handful of orphans went missing.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, 3. And these ghastly wounds. But I don't know if Directress Belasco is the one to do it. I mean, she has taken care of them her whole life.
Yeah, we're pretty confident that at least if she is what she seems to be, she wouldn't be capable of creating those wounds.
Oh, you find out something interesting about the wounds.
Yeah. Seems a little bigger than it seems. And I'm just wondering if this kid that fell out the window, if there was anything weird. Was he like inspected at all? Was there any weird wounds perchance on his body as well? Maybe you heard some rumors around here. Someone saw him fall, maybe.
I do not have any rumors about that, but all I know was Scant, a teenager who fell. Cedric. And the window, well, it doesn't go from the floor to the ceiling. It's in hip height for a grown-up.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll check that place out if we have the time. Thank you.
No, thank you. If you do find out something, then the next ale will be on me.
Very kind. And he gets up back to the table
Okay.
and like finishes up his drink. He already ate as much as he could. Right, I see you're all finished. Let's get to the orphanage.
Alright.
Right.
Alright. And Starbucks just closes her notebook. And just press to leave.
Alright. You've been sitting there with your notebook the whole time.
I mean the whole time she's been just like, when you have lunch and you have like lunch on the right side and then
Yeah.
all the desk is just books. It's like that and just nope. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I feel that.
Okay, you finish your lunch, your late lunch, and head out onto the street, still choked with mist. Let's you're on a mission. Indeed. It's quite hard still to see what's in front of you. The mists have relented a little bit over the course of the afternoon, just by the presence of the sun, even if you can't see it. It still warms up the air and lightens the white whale. It's still a little bit surprising when people come walking down the street, because you're not entirely aware that they are there. It seems almost like the mists are also dampening sounds, almost like it acts like a snow cover, but it hangs in the air instead. But you walk unhindered down the main thoroughfare of Vallaki and stop at that point. We have the church and the orphanage. And now, when the mists are so tight, so oppressing, it's even more obvious what kind of strange effect the church has. It's almost like a globe effect around the church and its ground, where the mists relent to only the tiniest of whispers and wisps. whilst there, where you stand on the street, it's almost like a wall, wherever you turn. There's fewer orphans that are begging for resources on the ground, probably because of the weather. But there's still that ever-present hungry, tired faces of about a third of them have bruises and bandages. There are quite a few of them, though, that light up when they see Soul from the little impromptu concert you had for them last time, if you don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And you do get
I got my 10 gold that I give them.
well, that's true. That's
Right, I
true.
see.
That's true. Blinsky did get some customers that day. No, you were warmly welcomed, and they kind of want you to enter the orphanage and come like check it out with them, hoping in their eyes that perhaps one or two of you are willing to adopt.
Is one of the orphans the ones we usually see, like the one I healed or I bandage, or?
This time there are no familiar faces.
No familiar face?
Yeah,
No,
no
no.
familiar faces.
Okay.
Oh well, there are some, of course, that you've seen in the crowd when you handed out 10 gold coins. Jesus Christ. What a treasure. And the little concert, but none that you have talked to. And so you have the church in front of you with the protective bubble and the orphanage behind you.
Always sad being here.
Yeah. No parents. And this is their only home, looking for a family. Also the mist. It's out of place.
So, where do you want to go first? Orphanage or the church?
Both have the same feeling for me. I really want to know both. But if it was for me, I would choose the orphanage.
I think that's a good call. I think the mist thing. I mean, everyone has to know this, so this has to be something that other people have questioned before. Sure, we could get an answer out of Lucian.
And just say is the Morning Lord's power.
Yeah.
Well, but
Yes,
the other
yeah.
church. I mean, we were in the church in the village of Barovia, and there was not such a thing. Not that I remember, at least.
And what did we found inside?
Basement. Don't want to go over to that again.
On the eyes of warriors, that's heresy.
Sure, but they don't really know about that. Well, alright, maybe we don't get a good answer out of it. But then the orphanage is a better choice anyway, right? Since there we can actually get some easy information out of the way. Like the crime scene. Unless kid fell out.
And the three living.
Yeah, maybe they have some friends that's still around and they know if they wanted to flee at all, you know. Maybe we can ask them. Rectress probably knows if there's any friend groups. Maybe a friend group of Cedric as well. Alright. Then let's talk to her.
Agreed.
Lead the way.
Yeah, we'll look for an entrance. I think the orphans are leading us anyway.
Yeah, well, it's clear entrance in the front. That and a dirty mud path leading up to it. Okay. Let's go here then.
New map. Let's go.
New map. Woo! Ooh.
New map.
All right. There are several windows that seems to be leading where you can see parts of bigger rooms. There seems to be an office to your right and some kind of bigger living space to your left. The door is slightly ajar. You just want to press it open?
Yeah.
Don't see anyone inside. So far.
Just, kicks down the door. FBI, open.
Magic police, open up!
All right, Leo, you step into a hallway that is wood paneled and dimly lit. The wooden floors are old and worn, and the steps of the main staircase in front of you sag with age. A pile of children's shoes lays by the western wall. There are a couple of doors here. You got one directly to your side that it says on a plaque, Retras Balasco. Then you got two doors here, and a door beyond the staircase.
Alright, do we want to talk to the rectors right away, or look around, or what's our plan?
Well, it's rude to wander into a place without the owner's knowledge of it.
Right.
So I suggest, talk to the rectress first.
Just in case. Well, yeah, that's probably the best for the best.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'll knock at the door. Just me?
Immediately, there comes a very irritated tone through it. I have told you I don't have time right now. You should go and play around before dinner is served. Yes?
Excuse me. We're wanting to talk to you
Wait,
about some matters.
that's... Oh, and you can hear like a chair almost being toppled, and the door is almost ripped open to reveal this aging face, dressed rather conservatively in this black kind of blouse and skirt, a smaller blanket wrapped over her shoulders that actually has some color, probably has been crocheted by her. It's a very tight bun that her gray hair is in, and these tiny spectacles that sit on the tip of her nose. And she looks at you quite overjoyous and says, welcome to my orphanage, the orphanage of Alaki. Oh, you look like some people with means and maturity. I am so happy that you're here. Who would you like to adopt? Do you want to go on a tour? I have some awesome kids I'm sure you would be so happy with.
Sorry to blow the excitement away, but we're here to talk about certain things. Maybe a tour, though, is something we would take later.
Immediately, she kind of rolls to the back of her feet, leaning back a little bit, furrowed brow. Talk? Wait, so you're not here to adopt? Then what are you here for?
We're here to help.
You were here to make a donation. Well, my good sir, thank you so much. Is there anything you would like in return? We can, have a little performance for you all. Do you want to have a plaque in the orphanage?
Let's get to the point. We've noticed these strange wounds in some of the children. And it's quite concerning to us. Especially since they seem to be a little bit out of place. Formless.
Well, Morning Lord has at least a first. No one of the Wallachians have actually dared to come in here and tell me of their concerns to my face. I want to commend them all, young men. And
Seems to be the
young
place
people,
to go.
You are. Well, honestly, I don't know what's going on. Perhaps we haven't been pious enough. Obviously, the Morning Lord is punishing us for some reason.
These wounds are strange, yes, and I've heard from Father Lucian that it happened a few weeks ago. Like, these things started a few weeks ago after a certain accident.
Yes, well, almost 2 weeks now that poor Cedric fell out the window. I've had lost some critters to disease in the past, but never like that. Perhaps I'm getting soon too old for this, but if I weren't here, then who would they have?
Perhaps we can come in and talk about these occurrences and maybe find a connecting thread between all of them.
Are you some kind of medical experts? Something like that? Investigators?
We do have... Yes, we're a group of investigators. We have some medical knowledge around us. We'll look over to Styrix. She can give you some details on the wounds if that is helpful for you. Just everything written down.
Huh.
But it would be just good to maybe... Well, we're hoping to find some thread connects all of it. And maybe, figure out where this is coming from. If this needs a punishment or maybe something else.
She's gonna do an empathy composure to see if you are thieves or squatters, or if you mean to do any kind of harm to her orphanage, or if she does indeed believe that you are some kind of investigators with some kind of medical knowledge. So roll me I'm pretty sure this is persuasion with manipulation, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless you can say it's like leadership as well, or...
Well, you're not trying to force your authority over her, so...
No.
For now, persuasion.
So... What...
Can I help? Like persuade?
Nobody spoke up, so...
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I mean, Styrix will actually, as soon as Leo told him she had notes, Styrix will open her notebook and just take the part when she just write it down that the wounds are just randomly appear and don't resemble all the information about the wounds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Oh! Well, you're very glad that Cyrix decided to look so professional, so you do get advantage, so... Otherwise this would have been very, very scary.
I was looking at my notes, I have it.
Squatters!
Okay,
Oh!
Yes!
that's more
Yes!
duality of roles.
Damn, Cyrix.
Here you have a medical report.
She looks over the notes a little bit like wide-eyed and dearie me. Wow, this is very serious. And look at that handwriting. It's just perfect cursive.
Quite good at it. quite good at a lot of things.
I have a lot of invoices sitting at my deck and reports to the burgomaster. Would you be okay on your own, or would you require me helping you?
Well, maybe there would be points where we might need some, support looking around, maybe where the accident happened, or maybe about, like, friends of Cedric or friends of the kids that went missing, so we maybe can talk with them about it.
But
Well,
also,
the
als-
horrible accident happened upstairs at the window above the door. As for Laszlo, Hans, and Franz, well, they were a trio up to no good. Quite independent and getting a little bit old. Sometimes when they get to that age, they feel like they're too old for this place. There's not enough space. And they
What
might
way
have been
goes?
spooked, I guess. Either way, I fear for them now. If they'd waited a little bit longer, then perhaps sweet Morgantha would have picked them up. Might have not been too late for them, considering their age.
What do you want to say, Styrix?
yes, do you mind if I check the kids around?
Well, if they want to be checked, yes. And do so respectfully. There might be orphans, but they're still, little people.
When it comes to these 3 kids that left or disappeared, did they ever, like, seem to want to go? Was there ever maybe some talk amongst kids about these kind of things?
Believe it or not, but they do not share much with me. Sometimes things happen, and then I am as surprised as everybody else. They do call me the hag, when they think I'm not listening.
Is there anyone that is closer to these orphans, or maybe around them more? Like, I don't know, someone that's bringing the lunch, or
Oh,
maybe.
well, if you're looking for that, then you gotta go and talk to Milivoy, of course, but he's gotten rather ill. His bedroom is in the back of the orphanage here on the first floor. He was an orphan himself, and then got himself employed by the church as their gravedigger. But he still lives here and takes care and helps me, and, well, all the kids see Milivoy as their older brother.
And when did he get sick? Is that a longer time thing, or
It's just gotten worse. I've asked for Father Lucian to come and take a look at him, and so far the blessings of the Morning Lord hasn't been working. Another point of our horrible luck these days. He started as a normal cold, and now he's mostly bedridden.
do you maybe have the reports on the day that Cedric fell out of the window? It's been quite a while. Maybe there's some details in there that can help us.
Oh, that report has been given to the burgomaster, of course. And as it's still technically an open investigation, I cannot say too much about the report itself. I'm sorry.
We'll ask him personally. No problem.
All right. Across from here you got the living room, quite a few of them running around, and then in the back you will find Milivoy, and if you go up the stairs here and turn directly towards the window over the front door, that's where my Cedric fell.
Alright, thank you. If there's Any more questions? I'll look around to the
If
others.
the kids are giving you any kind of trouble, if you find something that shouldn't be, if you got some more questions, well, you know where to find me. These old bones isn't working as they used to.
There's some room for the others to step in and say something if they want to. Or ask the question if they want to.
No, it's fine. Styrax bows and says thank you.
Well, oh no, I'm not gonna thank you yet. I hope you're worth my time. Well, run along now. You know where to find me. And she sits back at her desk, leaving her door open with a heavy, heavy sigh.
Where to start?
Well, there's 2 doors, so open one of them.
In my opinion, I think you and Sol might go upstairs and see the window, and I'll just check the kids around here and see if I find anything.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Other thing checking on, you know, Milav. I didn't quite get his name, but
Millie boy?
yeah. Yeah, we read it down. That's nice.
I mean, even
You're
once.
very fast at that.
No, it's just once we got here for the first time, the little one I actually bandaged told me.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, I feel like maybe you can check on him as well. And maybe we have some knowledge of what's going on. If the sickness got worse recently, that seems just too in line with all the events, you know. Alright, let's check out the crime scene first. That seems like what an investigator group would do.
Alright, okay, you head upstairs.
Let's split up, gang.
I think we can stay together. Not that long.
We're flying in the air.
There you go.
Right in the air.
Oh,
Okay, what does my notes say here?
be careful, there might be another animated armor here.
No.
The second floor hallway has 6 different doors, most of which are left wide open. Only the single door at the north end of the hall is closed. There's also a hatch on the ceiling at the southern end of the room. The hallway's only window is on the southern wall, which is broken and boarded up.
Wait, Derek, you want to do your thing? We're just looking around. No, this has been a
Let's-
week old, but it's always worth a shot.
Let's first make sure there's no one around before doing that.
Perception check.
It's not the time for sleeping, but sure.
You want to do a perception check?
Yeah, if
Yep.
there's like, yep.
Perception check. To see if there are any people around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
We actually
Okay.
start investigating
I
around
see.
the broken window.
All right, then
See if
let's
there's
do...
anything off with how it's got broken, maybe. Although there are boards in front, but maybe there's something I can find.
Okay. All right, then everybody that is looking out for people around, let's do a perception intelligence, and those who wanna check out the window thoroughly, let's do an investigation check.
Wait.
Hmm.
Good old 2.
Good
Yeah,
old nat
I'll
one.
check out the window.
All right, together with you wanna
Yeah.
roll on your own, or help?
No, I will do mine.
Okay.
Oh,
And
have the-
why I check for the window, I'll also see like find some tracks on the ground, like footprints. Is there anything like abnormal, like weird footprints that doesn't match with like a humanoid or something?
Oh, okay. That I will allow. Oh, guys, you couldn't see anything. I'm sorry.
Investigation.
Survival intelligence for the tracks.
Yeah. This first. We only roll 20 in this house. No?
Daphne taking all the good rolls as usual.
Come on.
So you
Survival.
get a little bit distracted by all the like different beds and like toys that are around. Styrex, you're a woman on a mission. You quickly peek your head into these rooms, and you can just see these empty bedrooms as it's in the middle of the day. They seem to have gathered downstairs, or is out and about in a balaki, or is begging. You do hear some soft sounds coming though from behind the closed door to the north. Daphne, you made a investigation, which was a 22.
Yep.
Karma is.
That.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a window that has been boarded up.
Makes like this thought face.
Think
the,
Meulen
emoji.
is
Think emoji.
pointing around his
the
chin.
nails came from this side.
But can
Tries more to look cool at investigating.
can that investigation like help me with my tracking as well? Or no?
Well,
Since I roll
not
quite
really.
high.
There's a lot of muddy footprints around, but there's also signs of somebody trying to clean up. But it is more of a try, because there's years of stain on these floorboards and on this carpet. This carpet was probably a way like more vibrant color once upon a time, but is now just by dirt and age has become quite dimmed. There's a lot of footprints that go in between the staircase and just the different doors and rooms, but between the carpet, the cleaning attempts, and just the amount of it, there's no sign for you that doesn't look non-humanoid. That's something that is pointed out as non-humanoid for you. However, when you take a look at the window itself, really like lean in there and do what Leo is doing, but actually try to notice things. The window has been removed completely, probably shattered and was in smaller pieces. There's a drop of blood that hasn't been properly cleaned up at the base of the window, in kind of like in a crack. And then the remaining glass has probably been cleaned away, and it's been boarded up with wood to prevent a draft, probably. But what you also notice with your 22, god darn, is that there are very, very faint scratch marks along the windowsill, just like less than half a centimeter deep, and there's 4 on one side and 3 on the other.
Yeah,
Does
like,
this look like something familiar, like that we have seen back in the village of Barovia?
Those scratch marks, you're right, what you saw on the wall before you entered. Yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah, that was 4 fingers and a thumb, and they were deep and lacerated. This is...
And
this is hardly anything at all. Just this little bit of wood and paint that has been scratched. 4 on one side of the windowsill and 3 on the other side.
Leo, come here.
You see Leo like put like his finger, like puts up some dust, smells at it. Suspicious.
Yeah,
Just like
and definitely just go over and smack Leo in the back. And come on, come here.
But okay. But this,
Yes.
you know, there's like dust all over this place. That is. Seems like someone doesn't want to take care of this place. Very suspicious.
Look at this.
Hmm?
What do you think this is? I'll point at the scratch mark.
Oh.
4 on one side, 3 in the other. Not that deep.
What heights are these marks? Seem like a height of a teenager or the height of a grown man or
One is on the right side of the window frame or the sill, and the other one is on the left, and they're about 10 to 15 centimeters up from the bottom of the windowsill.
and okay. So that would be okay.
It's a time for
Aye.
doodles with Becky.
And do they look anything alike the scratches in the inside of the boxes in the windmill
Oh.
that we found?
Yeah.
Oh. Make me a pure intelligence check.
Can I help?
Sure. You can discuss the matter between each other.
While they're investigating that,
Maybe
yes.
I'll help you, because I seem to not be great. You will just notice
Yeah.
random facts, and then you're like, oh, and then you think about it.
Can I
Scratch
guide
mark.
in this or no?
I remember. There
From
were
one of
some
our
in
classes.
the
As
windmill.
this is an active check, like you're trying to figure this out together, I will allow it. I will allow
Yeah.
it.
So
Um,
advantage and guidance. Hopefully this go well.
Nice.
Okay,
And
well-
Starix?
Yeah, while they're investigating, Starbucks will cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
My advantage was very useful. So it seems like the
Oh,
bad rolls come
okay.
over if I give advantage.
So 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yay! I will talk to you in 10 minutes.
What is this? Who draw this? What?
I did!
Like
Oh.
It's a representation! There we go.
Wow.
and they were like, and the bottom of the window is like knee high, if I remember correctly. That's what was said.
18. 18.
18, okay. Yeah, it's basically up to your thighs, Leo. That's the bottom of the window, and then it stretches, above your head. And this is the bottom of the windowsill. This is the top of the window, and then you got like the scratch marks on the side. Okay. A 18. Well, when you compare the look of the scratch marks with your memories, there are clear familiarity here. The difference is that these are lighter and not filled with sometimes with blood, as they were in the boxes in the windmill.
And what did they say? Like, accidentally jump down? I don't think this is an accident at all.
Yes, this indicates a struggle. Just
And-
with the boxes, but less intensive because it wasn't as long.
Leo, also look at that.
Hmm.
I'll point at the single drop of blood on the frame.
Drop of blood. Interesting.
Do you find that it's quite suspicious that in the entirety of the Valley of Barovia. Just like 1 week earlier, children has been disappearing all over the place. Barovian, Vistani, village of Barovia, and even here in Valaki. All in the same time period. Almost.
Slow nod. Hmm.
Do these scratch marks looks like normal human fingernails or like claws?
Well, since
If
they
it's
reminded
similar
you,
to the yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
we know that those seem to be like kids struggling in the box. Didn't seem less anything like a werewolf or anything.
So
Yeah.
something
So I think, you know,
pushed him
ever
down.
took Gary. It was a
Mhm.
similar. Might be similar to what happened here. You know, both kids. There were both
And
windows that were the one was open back then, but this one was made open. And there was both no tracks of anything. Maybe we just overlooked the scars. Maybe Gary didn't put much of struggle, like Cedric.
yeah. Hmm.
Does it look like the
And
window could be opened before? Like I can maybe look at the other window, or if there's any other window around this house. Or if I've seen any other window. But these that just seem like just to look out. You can't really open them, or they're like always locked or something.
There seems to be on the when you walked in there. You do recall that there is a way to open them, and it's it's the one where you open from below and it slides up halfway up.
Strange, having to break the window when you can open it, isn't it? Well, let's hope Styrith gets some magically tingles here on this crime scene. Like kneels down just to look at it a little bit closer. And look over to Styrix. Styrix, do we got anything?
There's just silence.
Shit. Take 10 minutes again. So, anything interesting found around this scene?
gotten into you, Leo?
Always dreamed of being an investigator, that's so fun. I think I'm perfect for the role, honestly.
Alright.
So,
Hopefully.
Saw anything? Heard anything? Nope. Seems to be muted. Interesting. Oh. Seems to be back.
Alright.
So,
Hello? I'm sorry. What?
oh,
Sorry.
good. My bad. I didn't read the chat.
You have a question?
Yeah, did you see anything? Heard anything around? Anything suspicious?
Not really. I could check again. But all I've seen, the beds are really colorful. Really contrasting the place. This dreary place.
What do you think does that say?
Does that say what?
I don't know, maybe there's a pattern. Is there maybe some beds are more special?
I think you're overcomplicating the things and you're just making it seems like every single thing around you right now is part of the clue.
Right, so
I assure
No.
you it's not.
Noted.
It's just beds, Leo. There's nothing more than that. You know what? You're making me curious. Can I go and check if there are patterns on the beds?
Huh? Parents?
Patterns.
Patterns?
Because of what
Parents would
Leo
be
said.
funny to find too.
Oh.
With what Leo said.
Well, it's actually pretty colorful. It's not like the kind of orphanage where everyone has like a little dour bed where everything's gray and brown. They do have different bed sheets, and they seem to be able to choose what they want. Of course, there's not the widest range, and there's a tight purse, but there are, some individualization that is going on for all these beds. But you step into what seems to be more of a younger room, because the beds here are smaller and the toys are more youthful.
Yeah. And then I'll go the other side and basically the same thing, right? Yeah. Then, seeing is looks like the same thing. Soul will go back and look at Leo and say, I don't know what to tell you. They're just beds. Nothing special.
Let me see.
Alright.
Like pacing down the hallway. There's a closed door still.
This
Anything
one?
about that?
Is this a
Who
door
would
or a
be?
painting?
It's door.
That's a door? Okay. Didn't know that.
Would be up here
Yes.
this time and day.
Okay.
Up there you do have a door. But let's for the time sake, let's scramble time a little bit. Cyrix. Sorry.
Leo's playing investigator for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes.
You've been hanging around this upper area for some time. Your inner magical arcane eye expands around you. And at first it's very boring. There's nothing there, nothing to interest you. But then, so faint and so small that you thought you would have missed it if you weren't so frustrated about it. You do notice two small magical points. One is to the southwest and the other one to the southeast. Kinda at the edge of your range. And they glow the faint green color of Vismancy.
Off?
Vismancy.
Huh.
Seeing Starrick stand up.
Starbucks will try to follow the one on the southwest.
Southwest, alright. And you gotta step in with Suko. Right?
Oh,
No?
yeah,
No.
west. No, that's east. This is west.
Come south.
Sorry, I got confused. East,
Oh, yeah,
west,
yeah,
got
yeah,
on. Yeah. Alright.
We.
Starrick. Find anything.
It seems to be close to the bed and close to the ground.
Like around here?
No, the red bed. Otherwise, it would be out of your range.
This one.
Oh, yeah, true.
Sorry. Just want to make sure what's this here.
The Starbucks will just try to look through all the bed, like taking out the sheets and looking behind the bed.
Alright. Well, with your eye, arcane eye leading you, eventually, you do find it, glowing this very pale green. You can EOA is talking to his parents. I'm trying not to disturb the stream.
Active Frostfire, talk to me.
Mhm.
What's going on?
One question. Why are you talking like that?
And
I
as you
don't know,
reach
I don't
down to look upon whatever this is, we're gonna go for a short break. I solved the problem.
Marc.
Alright.
More.
Let's refill our glasses and empty our bladders. Come back happy and prepared for another hour and a half of juicy play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and refill my glass.
Law and order.
Thank you so much, chat, by the way, for being here. Hope you're having a good time. Crest the DM, such a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I will come back.
Detective Leo.
Detective Daphne on the case.
Scooby Doo. We're just a we're just a group of people who just investigate things.
I mean, it is turning into an investigation campaign so far.
Yeah, to
so.
be honest, I'm down with it. We just need to find a an animal companion at this point.
No thanks.
Maybe Blue. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Got the bit. There you go. Start stream now. Hello. Deerstalker. Oh, so that's what it is. Yes. You're right, Hemo. Leo needs a deerstalker now.
A deer stalker? What is a deer stalker?
Yeah. Basically the iconic like Sherlock Holmes hat.
Oh.
That's what it is, according to Hemo. Oh no, I searched it up and yep.
Okay.
And then we go. Then we get the Pink Panther theme while Leo is like investigating around.
Yeah.
Is that copyright? I want to know actually. Pink Panther. Copyright?
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello back, I'm Shoko.
Shut the fuck up.
It's free to make.
Also, Neorak, you never reply to my DM. I'm sad.
I know, but
Hello.
I'm actually telling you, these last 3 days I just been working all day. It's like I wake up, I work, I go to sleep.
Well, you could reply to it now.
Yeah, I'm just have like a tons of fucking DMs and I'm scared of reading everything.
Ooh.
Don't be scared.
Okay, wait. Let me actually find the conversation.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty proud of the crown design, you know?
The crown is just the peak there.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thought so too.
So
Great crown.
basically, this is I'm working on this before I work on like our stuff, the stuff our campaign.
Okay, we're
Ooh,
trying to
really?
figure out some stuff like booking tables and stuff like that for tomorrow with your spares. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
No
shared
problem.
Well,
in our chat.
okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at the crown.
Yeah.
Ooh, that crown be looking menacing. Oh,
Damn. Damn. Okay, are you hydrated?
Yes.
Maybe.
maybe.
With
Perhaps there's a chance.
I mean, I am hydrated with Coca-Cola, if that counts.
It will have to. Then
Water.
let's get back into it, right?
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so let's get back into the the moment of heartbeat slowing down as Styrex sees on in the dim light you're able to see with your dark vision on one of the outer wooden legs of the bed on the inside of it, there in the shadows. What is glowing slightly pale green is two infernal words that you can translate into dark dreams. And once you've stepped into this room, you also notice in the back of your mind another pale glow from the bed behind you.
Active frostfire. What is this about?
I think this is worse than we thought.
Speak to me.
So, just get over here and check this. I think you can see this too.
Like leans down as well.
Like soul? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
actually, Starbucks will try to point Soul where the dark room is, the dark dreams room is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did someone place
A
this?
hidden language that we don't know.
It,
Written on the bed.
And
Good catch.
where?
we actually know the language.
Hmm.
It's
What does it
infernal, and it means dark dreams. And it actually fits one of the things the orphans told us, that they were having nightmares and they hear more children scream.
And you say it gives you the tingles, detective?
I'm just wondering why you talk like that.
And contraire.
That's what you do at a crime scene. I was once at a crime scene.
Yeah.
There,
Leo
Quite an
is,
expert. I'm quite an
Leo
expert.
is
actually.
doing a proper etiquette in a crime scene.
What school of magic it is, Starex?
Pale green it will be. Let me try to remember it.
Vismancy, right?
Vismus,
Vismus.
yeah.
Vismus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
one's
like
it.
necromancy, but
And healing stuff, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
renamed it into
Yeah.
magic of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, life and death. Is Vismus. Not just
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, but this is obviously more the death part, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
Can you?
I will
can you-
consider it necromancy mostly, though.
Yeah. Can you
Right.
dispel it?
hold on, before we dispel it, I feel like
There's-
we can safely assume that this
I-
is the cause.
I can't actually dispel magic yet.
Ah,
I mean,
I,
we can
I
just,
wish I could. But
these kids
You know,
were left to
Can't you
suffer.
just like,
maybe
you know, it's just writing, can't you just like, you know, rub it out? I have like woodworking knife, I can maybe like,
Well,
that might work and just break the words, but We also don't
Yeah.
know if it has a protection seal or something.
And plus,
yeah. Go ahead.
fighting the source doesn't mean anything if we cannot find the culprit. Right, Detective Leo?
Bro. Well, Detective Frostfire, is there anything else that tingling?
Yes, but please stop.
Alright, so I'll consider that. Maybe you can get in a formal report, and I'll think about it.
Styrex, just humor him.
I'll tell you, that's how it is. I
Yeah,
was once at a crime scene.
Styrax
investigators.
will completely ignore Leo and just look on the other bed.
Well, if we use the physical method using an edge knife, wouldn't the words be imbued with magic? And even if you destroy the lettering, the magic is still there. So it'll still keep
Interesting
going.
thought, Detective Soul.
Styrax, when you
I
lean
do.
down for the second bed, the white bed, takes a little while, but yeah, no, it doesn't take anything because you have the arcane sight going on, and on another wooden leg in the shadows, there's another 2 infernal words that translate to dark dreams.
Yep, I think it's pretty much the same on everything.
So, who speaks Infernal?
So far,
Tieflings.
I know
Tieflings.
all tieflings do, but anyone can learn it though. With
Well,
time.
Wait, do you think that, well, Vasilisa
is-
is behind it?
Mm,
Though it doesn't seem like something that she would do, right?
no,
I was
Vasilisa,
wondering.
air quotes, it's cruel but fair in some ways.
I mean,
I think I've heard demons speak Infernal too.
This must be a setup.
Styrax pinches her nose. Yes, Leo. Demons
Hmm.
speak infernal. You are right.
I think we're getting closer.
Yes, Detective
But-
Leo.
But
Yeah, I like your
also,
way of
but
thinking.
also keep in mind, everyone with time can learn the language. Who wants to get
Well,
people? Who
you
wants
need
to
to-
get kids out of the orphanage?
But why wouldn't
Granny.
you just write in a different language, you know?
To avoid anyone noticing it. Of course.
us
It could
language
be-
itself
Yeah, but
process.
you choose Infernal out of all the languages you could learn, you know?
well,
Well,
it could
if-
be a
if-
setup for someone. Since
Just
tieflings.
let me give you a lesson. Starbucks opens her notebook, writes something in Draconic, and shows it to Leo. Can you read it?
Oh, no.
It says, "Please stop."
Well, I have to believe you on that, I suppose.
But this is actually Draconic, another language, and if I make a rune with this language, only knows who knows the language might.
Yeah, then why didn't you just learn that? I mean, like, Infernal is like something that a lot of, Strasny could read it. That seems like dumb if you're like trying to hide it from him. He could like,
But
he
listen-
wanted to investigate this stuff. At least he told me he wanted to check out. So like
Leo,
using a language that
Leo.
he can't.
This has been going on for well over a week, and we can only find it. You know the reason? Because we have a person who is well versed in the arcane here, and magic is something that is looked down upon in Valaki. That's why.
I'm still think that the person that wrote this thing has a deeper connection to Infernal.
But
That's why he
also,
chose it.
also, I'm kind of in a hurry because this
Yeah,
spell
go,
actually
no.
takes some time. So I'm gonna.
I mean, I
check
think
the
every
other room.
bad has it,
Yeah,
And Styrax just ignores, just leaves and goes to the room and check.
Yeah, this has been like 5 minutes now that has passed.
Detective Leo, hurry! She-
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll check under this bed and this bed, if possible.
As the still Styrax will actually
like-
check the beds and Try
Can I like
see if there are the marks.
Yeah,
keep
they're
soul in them?
Daphne, you look at that bed very carefully. You do not find any. Styrex, there are two with half your time remaining. You spent half the time
Gotta go
in
fast.
there. There are two beds in here that carry that pale glow and the infernal runes.
I like try to keep as I see Soul leaving the room. I'll be like, Detective Soul, can you come over here for a moment?
Oh, yes, Detective Leo. What is it that you need my help for?
What would I need to change to make out of dark dreams light dreams, or maybe good dreams? And he pulls out the knife.
Well, I don't think that will entirely help since the words are imbued with magic. But go ahead and
Wow.
try. I will pull up my notebook and write like what light dreams is and show it to show it to Leo.
Hmm.
Ooh,
It is light
okay.
dreams. Go ahead and try.
Yeah, and maybe if there's like something that's easy to change on the words, you know, change the meaning of it very easily, then you can show me that too.
Oh, cursive. Oh, that's very complicated. Sorry. This is cursive infernal. Very much different. It's shorter, but you know.
Yes, I totally want to know. And he like tries to use his woodworking knife to change what it says.
Oh god. Okay.
Why are you doing it?
In the meantime, Starbucks will just keep going around,
Okay.
trying to see more
Daphne,
sources.
I will
Daphne, go.
actively try to stop Leo. Like, Leo, what are you doing?
Well, helping the kids, obviously, to get
Yeah,
better
but
dreams.
listen, we do not know what this arcane rune is capable of, right? What if it blows up? Do not touch it until Styrax figure out,
That
you
what
know.
whatever Visu thing he does. I thought that would be like doesn't have anything to do with explosions. Pretty sure that's like a different school of
No.
magic.
Still, still, you do not know enough about magic, so don't touch it, Detective Leo. Let the expert handle it. Right?
All right, all right, detective. I see your point. I do still think helping these children would be a great.
Of course. And we are trying to do that, aren't we?
Interesting.
Okay.
All right,
Styrex.
I'll look around.
As you walk through all of the rooms, this room only has two sources. It's this pink bed here, and this rather disheveled bed here. In the room that you passed with only two, there was the one of them who had a side, and on the other side, there were 4 beds who had 4 out of 5 that had the symbol.
Is there anything coming from the room, this room?
No, but there are soft sounds through the door.
No.
You wanna open it up, see what's behind the door?
First, I will just go back and say, "Are you done playing detectives?"
We are detective. Detective.
Styrax will actually look if there's someone going approach from downstairs. Is there someone coming?
No, but you hear a lot of sounds from downstairs.
Okay, Styrax will actually cast Mage Hand and slap Leo.
Oh!
Ah, detective. What is this about?
Again.
Yeah, just humor him.
Oh, come on, guys.
Styrax, come on.
Trust me, this is how you do it at a proper crime scene. That of
Yeah.
my friend, he took me to a crime scene, and that's how they talk. I'm
But
basically an expert. That's like how you get things done. Trust me.
The next one is
In,
not going to be on the face, though.
in
Okay.
the crime scene, you would only, each person handle the field that they are expertly trained in, and I don't
Well,
think that you are
there's
trained in
always
magic.
a head detective that oversees everything. Obviously, that's me, 'cause I'm the expert on like crimes. So, Good. So there's still this closed door. Very suspicious at this time of day.
I mean, isn't there where Millie Boy is because he's sick?
No, he's downstairs to the right. Seems like it's good that I'm head detective. This is a different room.
Then, head detective, go ahead.
He like
Yeah. Yeah.
he's like so close, using his foot to like kick the door in.
Uh-huh.
But then he still sees the mage hand flying around.
Okay.
All right, and just knocks on the door.
There's a soft female voice that calls out, "Shh! They're sleeping! Go away! Go downstairs!"
Everything all right in there?
Wait, who are you?
Detective Leo. We maybe have some questions
Wait,
for you.
Leo, are you the sucker who just gave us 10 GP?
Indeed. Well, is that willing to make you talk?
What? What are you talking about? The door is open, but you gotta be quiet.
Alright. He opens the door.
Alright. You look into a room that seems to be a nursery, which contains 3 cribs, a chest of drawers, and an old stuffed chair. 2 babies sleep peacefully in 2 of the cribs, and then you see Fanya, your teenage friend, orphan friend, sitting in that chair with the 3rd baby in her arms, and she's gently humming a lullaby to it as she's trying to make it go to sleep. And Tessa, with her expertly bandaged arm, is sitting on the carpet and reading quietly to herself. Tessa's the one with the bruises that you... Yeah, you remember. Good.
Oh, it's you both. Sounds quiet to avoid awakening the enemy.
Yeah, Tessa immediately, her eyes lights up as she sees you, Styrax, and she only puts herself in a more alert sitting position and closes the book, and she says, "Oh, it's you! Thank you so much. It's already feels a little better. It doesn't hurt as much when I move around. Thank you."
No worries.
What are you guys doing here?
Trying to figure out how these wounds happen. If suspicious things are around, we're gonna figure
You
it out.
decided to come back? Very few people decide to come back. What do you want from us? Says Fanya, looking a little bit suspicious at you from her rocking chair.
We want to help.
As the Styrox will turn around. Unfortunately, I'm also an orphan. Till this point, I don't know my parents.
So there are orphans outside the mists as well, huh?
No place is safe.
That's
Maybe not say that in front of Tessa.
yeah,
But you
That's a-
can find safety, Tessa. It's alright.
certainly. And it's safe near us, for sure.
Keep quiet.
It's safe for us.
You can say that you're whispering and we can talk.
Yeah,
over
I
each
think
other. For stream and for ourselves.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Keeping our voice down.
So, what do you want?
Any new developments? Any more kids getting wounds? Any suspicious behavior from anyone?
Suspicious behavior. What? From anyone?
Did the nightmares continue?
Well, Melivoy is getting sicker than he was yesterday, which is very upsetting.
Anyone?
And Gregory got a bruise last night. Woke us all with a terrible scream.
Just like lean into Styrax and whisper. The runes were carved, right? Carved into the wood.
Yes. Do
Any of your kids are good with like wood carving or have a passion for wood carving?
Wood carving. Ooh, interesting. Let me roll an intelligence check for Fanny and Tessa. They furrow their brows and Tessa says, we're not really allowed to have knives, so no. Though some of the
Interesting
boys
check.
under supervision do like to carve like toys with the knives, but Miss Belasco always takes them and like she puts them in her special drawer, which has a lock.
Which boys?
Like all of them? Have you met boys?
Can you have any names for us?
No. And she starts rambling up a bunch of names. But actually, the list isn't that long, actually. Because 3 of the boys have run away and Cedric has died.
One died.
Yeah.
So what do we have left?
So,
Milavoy is like sick, right?
Milivor's sick. So there's 3 older boys. Oh god. 1 second.
Specifically boys.
1 quick second.
Interesting.
We still have the Arctic, right? To check out. Like
Yeah,
the,
there
the
was
little
there was a what's it
Oh
called?
my god. Curse House and the Arctics. Oh my god. It is
Edge.
it is as if like it's the basement but flip upward, you know?
Right, okay, so you got Teo, Felix, and Abel,
Alright.
who
There's,
are the older boys that are left. Like above 10.
I'll look at Styrax as if like giving her like a you go ahead and note that down.
Yep, you can just see Starbucks just like.
Gregory
Noted.
seems to have been a toddler, so
Yeah.
a May toddler.
Do you mind showing me where Gregory slept?
Said
That's very good thinking, detective.
who slept?
Where did Gregory sleep?
Oh, Gregory, of course, in the.
And the 3
Toddler
boys
room?
just mentioned.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, all right. I don't understand what it will do, but here, take Jula Tessa, put her back in the crib. And she starts crying again because her tummy hurts. Just call for me, okay? Alright, Fania, I will do so. Be careful. I always am.
Also, where did Millefoy like rest? Not on this floor or under?
No,
Downstairs.
it's still
On
in
the
the
first
first floor,
Oh.
back right, behind the staircase.
Alright, so this way,
Looking onto kids. Okay,
this is
Dad.
where all the toddlers sleep.
Oof.
So
Sorry.
that's Gregory's bed over there. Yeah. Gave us all quite a fright yesterday when he screamed, jumped out of the bed and came running for him, and then he was just clutching his arm and there was a bruise.
Starbucks will go and check if there's the mark.
I
You
will,
were in this room before, right?
if you
Minimal, yeah.
remember, you felt the pail.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there were beds
Yeah.
where there were no, right? There were beds where there was no carving.
Here there were two. Well, it has ended long ago now, but it was this
Yeah,
bed
but
here and this bed
I assume
here.
we still remember.
Yeah, that you remember Sarx had that faint magical aura.
And where does Theo, Felix, and Abel sleep,
Oh,
if I may ask?
Oh, okay. Well, just cross here, in here. Well, Abel and Theo doesn't sleep here, but as you can see, they're the unmade beds. This was Laszlo, that's Hanso, that's Franz, that was Cedric, and over there you got Felix.
Where's Felix? Can you point it?
Felix? Isn't he?
Yeah.
He should be downstairs.
Not the bed.
No, sorry. The bed. like
Oh, he's in the corner.
like here.
Yeah, we'll like lean into Starix. Did this bed give you a ping?
Did it? I didn't. I actually didn't. know.
It did not, but the other four beds did.
Oh.
It's so
Wait a
sad
minute.
about Cedric because I'm not allowed to talk about it, but Tessa had a crush on Cedric. So
Oh, that's so sad.
she has been a little bit out of sorts lately.
Derek,
Mm.
come.
Other
Come here for a
people
bit.
that. Anyone else that has close connections to Cedric? Good friend or something along those lines?
Cedric was rather shy. It was a little bit hard talking to him. I think he had some mental problems, some kind of trauma from whatever happened to him. Never talked about it. Some of, the other kids picked on him. The trio here certainly did. And she gives like a sour look to the beds of Laszlo, Hans, and Franz.
Yes, this trio were they always working alone, or did they?
They were a bit of troublemakers. They tried to pick on me when I was younger, that's for sure. I don't know, a little bit of bullies, but they're just scared. With them, they're just scared and sensitive, like they all are.
They ever talk about wanting to leave?
Oh yeah, for sure. Most of us do. Well, at least we who have legs that can carry us. But I can't. No, when I love everybody here. The toddlers, the babies, I just can't leave them. Even if I want to. Every time I go to bed at 9, I'm scared out of my mind that it will happen to me.
Well, maybe you can show us where you're sleeping, and where Tio and Abel are sleeping, and maybe can tell you if you're okay or not.
What do you mean with that?
It's an open investigation. can disclose all the details we have at the moment.
Right, but if you do have some details, then please do something about it, okay? This is...
Of course. I mean, we're investigating right now.
Living here is kind of like a nightmare, but this is beyond that, okay? You understand me?
Yes.
Okay. At least you show some compassion to our plight. In this way. Okay. As Fania is leading them away, Sarx and Zuko, what are you, Daphne, what are you conspiring about in the corner?
Yeah, definitely just say, is it weird that you said all 4 beds in this room has carving and this one kid doesn't have it?
Indeed. Yes.
This might be jumping on to conclusion. Definitely, also Bexxy, but out of character. Can I assume like this carving has something to do with like, well, since it's written in Inferno, right? Like demonic in some sort.
Yeah. Infernal is the language of devils, and you got Abyssal, which is the language of demons.
Yeah. So devils, right? So I just look at two Styrax and say, look, I'm not one to, well, call out like stereotypes and everything, but this really, really look like something related to, well, devilish in nature. I'll investigate like this bat and like, I don't know, his belonging, I guess. Wanna give me a...
Sure.
And Styrax would actually help.
Wow.
Yes,
okay.
And
Do me an
Styrax is
investigation.
also curious.
Do me an
just-
investigation.
Amazing.
In the meantime,
Like-
Fania goes down the hallway. She points into the room to her side and says, "This is where Abel and Theo sleeps."
Just the two. Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you remember
Here-
Starrick saying anything about this room? I think she would have disclosed. I don't know. Depends on if she wanted to. How many pings at least she got in each room?
True. Too true.
Yeah, Styrax actually will actually tell you how many.
So
Yeah.
how many in this room? Pings. that she
One.
got?
One, the furthest one away,
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
and that's Abel.
Okay.
Fania steps in here and she says, "This is a mixed one between those we can't really call teenagers, but they're not toddlers." And
Right.
yeah, over
Where
here,
in this room is Spain?
the
this
one
one,
had
right?
two beds.
Okay, so probably this one. So,
It's the one with the squares and the white one in the bottom.
oh, this one and this. Oh wait, this one and this one. Okay.
Yeah. And this is my room. This is where like me and Tessa sleep, and like 2 other girls. Ooh, oh, I should have fixed my bed. I'm so sorry. I look so messy. And she goes over to like pat her bed into place.
This room we know.
That's fine.
This one.
Then this one.
This and I think the bottom one, right? Or just-
The white and the red bed
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
had carvings. And she actually points over to the red bed and says that's where Tessa sleeps.
Test. Okay. Interesting.
hello.
So, do you want to talk about it? Like, what's going on? What do you know?
Well, I know that you're. For now, you're going to be fine. You don't have to worry about
What?
any
Fine?
dark
I'm not
dreams.
fine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry for putting it that way. There's not going to be any strange wounds, probably, and no weird dreams. With you,
How can you tell?
as of right now, with our current knowledge.
How can you tell?
Well, we're quite the capable investigators.
Mister, if this actually could help me, then why aren't you saying anything? What's really going on?
Well, we're currently speculating. If I have something more concrete, I'll let you know. I just don't want to give you any false information, and that won't help any of us.
Well, it's almost dinner time, and I would hope that you have figured something else before we go to sleep, because I don't want to wake up in the morning one more time and trying to console something that is unconsolable. Okay? Promise me at least that?
Yes, I'm working on a few ideas to help out.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? Anything else I can help with?
You've been quite helpful. Thank you very much.
Still, that's not enough, is it? But thank you. Now I need to go and help Tessa. She gets way too frazzled with these young ones.
Been very helpful. Don't sell yourself short, please. It's impressive how mature you are already at your age. Doing all these difficult tasks, looking out for everybody.
She gives you a sad smile before she walks out the door. And she says, I had no other choice. And she quickly marches down the hallway. And goes like, Tessa, is everything okay? Let me take a look. And she closes the door behind her.
The list's
I roll a 9, by
face
the way.
wide open.
Yes. In the meantime, the investigation in the corner. You do take a look at the bed and like the little footlocker beside it, and it's very sparse. It only have hygiene articles and clothing, an extra pair of bed sheets, and that's it. There's no.
If it helps, I'll specifically look for something that like demonic or devilish in nature.
It's very Spartan. There's no sign of individuality here. There's only the bare necessities.
Well, Dyrax, I think that we should also check on Theo and Abel. There's no way that, this room literally has 5 beds and only 4 carving. And this one bed in the corner that doesn't have carving.
We need to check all beds that don't have the carving.
Yeah, exactly. Still, I feel like this room has the most amount of it, right? Okay, I don't want to jump to any conclusion yet, but let me just paint you a theory. This room is where it started. Since the culprit stay in this room, it's easier for them to do this carving. But they left out their own.
I mean, that assumption is just basic, but it might be the truth, though. We need to see the rest of the beds that haven't been marked.
Yeah.
And see if we find something there.
It might be a bit cruel to say it, but thankfully for the reduced amount of children, it's easier for us to investigate. You think we should go to the Arctic?
There might be something there, but I didn't sense anything. Or at least, if there is, it was out of my reach.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the Arctic then. Did the little girl tell us where Theo and Abel sleep?
Well, maybe I have to talk with the ones that have still, You see, like, Leo and Soul in the hallway. And Leo's like, oh, this blew the case wide open, don't you think? So,
Yeah.
Pray,
No.
pray tell.
well, detectives, while you have certainly have done your job in looking around, we have investigated further in the rooms to not jump to any conclusions. And we figured out that in the room just to the right of you, Styrex, there's only one bed that has been marked, and the other one is Tio's bed. Interesting, isn't it?
Okay. Have you checked if there's anything in their
Well,
belongings?
we still wanted to keep on checking, because this is not over. There's still 2 more rooms, right? And it seems
And
like
there are still
every room, they're not all beds, just a few. And the only 2 male suspects that are not marked and older are Tio and Felix at this point. While the room
yeah,
where Felix lives in, we have the
I have
3 men that have left the orphanage,
and one die.
and one died.
And
These are the
I will
first occurrences.
and I will stated that these have 4 out of 5 bets. 4 marks out of 5 bets. The most amount,
Well,
actually.
maybe it is more about, the suspects being specifically chosen due to them being bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Unliked, perchance.
Well,
It is
fancy
difficult to
going
pick.
to the Arctic then, Detective Leo.
It seems like a good step in our investigation. Lead the
I
way,
mean,
detective.
we have investigated enough Arctic. What's one more, right?
Certainly.
Is there like a ladder or stair that lead to it or something?
It's oh, let me take a look what it says. One sec. Did you hatch in the ceiling at the southern end of the room? So, very close to the window where you're standing, and
Oh, close to the window.
And the marks.
no. The ceiling is about 2 meters and 30 centimeters about. Pretty common.
Yeah.
And there's no visible staircase or anything like that. It's just a hatch in the ceiling.
I'll just look at Styrax and point at it. Can you, mage hand that?
Yes, I can. And Star Wars will cast Mage Hand and just pull it.
Okay. As soon as you pull it open, it is this kind of staircase that comes down with it as you open it up. It's this rather nice carpentry that has been done. The staircase that kind of fold out as you open up the ledge. It doesn't go all the way down to the ground. It hangs a little bit in the air.
All right, guys. I know that this might be a bit too early to assume, but we might be dealing with, I don't know, something devilish in nature. Maybe worshipping cultists.
Yeah, I've
Maybe
concluded
even
that
Cult.
the
the-
first time we found the infernal signs. But you said you could just learn the language. How come you've changed your mind?
Well, I didn't said that.
I
It
mean,
was Sol
if-
and Styrax that stated that.
If it is a cult, there's a way that they might learn the language and try to invoke something.
Yes,
And
I
still
just
be
thought there was a
devilish
deeper
in nature.
connection.
Might be.
Well, but with all the signs, I think it's safe to assume that this is devil or demon related, right? Or the scratch mark, the strange wounds, the dreams. That sounds. Well, let's just say that my devil detector is tingling.
Oh, good. Let's check out the attic.
Right,
Alright.
I'll go first.
Another attic. Well, I guess gotta be the attic.
You get bad memories of attics.
Yes.
Come on, so there gonna be
No.
more attics to explore.
Please, I don't want any dead children. Please, I don't want any
Give
dead
so
children.
like a shit-eating grin.
No.
No personal stuff on a case. Keep it together.
I don't want to go through that feeling once again. Alright, let's go before I change my mind.
Okay. Then one after the other, you climb the staircase. Suko going in the front.
Daphne. Yeah.
Oh god, sorry.
It's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
Will be excused.
Thank you for being so nice. And one after the other, this is the scene you climb into.
Oh my god, this
Attic.
is sassy as hell.
The attic is rather barren of furnishings and otherwise choked with dust and cobwebs. There are a few random piles of clutter, but nothing of much significance. At the far end of the room, by the attic's only window, is a small boy sitting on a lone chair, silhouetted by the incoming light.
Oh,
His
no.
head turns towards you to look at you, and his hands, he is carving a wooden doll with a small knife. Gives you a curious looks, then look back towards his hands and the doll in his hands. And he says rather calmly, I don't think you're allowed to be up here. What do you want?
Yeah. We are
Got permission.
investigator.
Don't
kid.
worry.
What's your name?
Starbucks in Infernal will say,
What?
aren't we allowed here?
Oh, that's smart.
There's a frown, and he
Very
looks
quick.
over his shoulder again.
Ugh.
And there's a frown on his lips, and he asks you, are you sick? You sound rather sick to me.
Guess I'll
Yeah,
make an
and-
empathy
Sus.
check, yeah.
Empathy, composure.
I guess.
Empathy, composure.
If we open
Oh.
up with this.
Oh, that's a guy? Oh, I thought that's a painting. I was
No.
like, yo.
Oh.
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
He's a guy. He's a kid, not a guy.
No.
Well,
Oh,
the
it's
guy.
okay.
So I guess me and Leo
That-
will
that-
make.
It's a share,
Yeah.
as you can see now. You can see it's a
Oh,
share,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, him
I'll
got the
make
same
one
idea.
as well.
Yeah.
And I'll.
Yeah, empathy.
Yeah. Well, Barrack's already made one.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I need to do this 21.
Well. What were you trying to discern, Starks?
Yeah, seeing if he reacted in any shape to this language that seems like he understood it.
You're not entirely sure if he understands it, but it is a very calm smugness.
Oh.
What's your name, kid?
I don't see how that's any of your business. You
Well,
shouldn't be up
we are
here. This is kind of my secret hideout. Please leave.
Oh my.
We're
Yeah, I see you have
investigators. Oh, sorry, Leo, you go.
I see you have a knife there, all on your own.
Well, if you will
Shouldn't-
keep my secret, I won't tell that you came up where you weren't supposed to come up, deal?
Well, I feel like we have actually the better leverage here, because we are sent here to investigate, and I could tell the rectress, but you could also just tell me your name, and I feel like that's the better end of the bargain for you, my friend.
He puts the doll down on the ground after a bit of a pause, swings his legs around, so he's leaning his torso against the back of the chair. And in front of the back of the chair, in between his two hands, he's playing with the knife. And he says, wow, threatening children, are we? That's
No, I
rather
feel like it's
cruel, don't you
dangerous to
think?
walk around with knives, don't you think? Just trying to be helped.
Don't you think it's dangerous to be unarmed in this kind of world?
Well, for a kid,
Would you take away the only thing that makes this kid feel safe? Would
How you
you?
feel?
I really wouldn't. If you would just tell me your name, it seems like a very fair deal, don't you think?
I don't understand this obsession about my name.
I mean, I
You
can
can
also, like,
either
just describe you to the rectress and find out that way, or to anyone else. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. If you don't really want to tell,
Aren't we quite the snitch?
I'm just asking how you look. That's not like a snitch thing. That would be telling that you're in the attic, working with this knife. That would be snitching.
There's a pause. He turns his head to the side, as for a second the light of the window reflects on his knife that dances a little bit across the wall on the other side of the attic. The name is Felix, if you must know.
Thank you.
Now you're gonna leave me alone.
Well,
Felix, you say?
Yeah?
thank you, first of foremost. Seems like we can start building up trust. My name is Leo.
Wait, you're starting to become very familiar and pressing. Let me ask you, do you have any desires for small adolescent boys? Is that what you're doing? Perhaps I should tell the authorities of your inclinations.
Oh, you don't want to get adopted. That's fair. It's alright.
Is he stupid? I think he's stupid.
No comment.
You're a kid. Whatever you think. Alright, anything else we want to ask him?
Yeah, nothing at all.
Styrax is still talking in Infernal. Will say, do you really think you wanna go in the bad sides of someone who's on the good side of the Baron?
Really, your friend sounds like she's really sick. You perhaps should go and talk to Father Lucian about that.
You sure
I'll-
you don't understand what she's saying?
I am not mentally ill, if that's what you're asking.
And now Styrax will interrupt saying, dark dreams.
In Inferno?
Yeah, in Infernal.
Infernal. Yeah.
And Daphne will walk like take big step forward with an intimidating posture.
He looks down on the knife in his hands, and there's a bit of a sound of a... Now, my new curious friends.
Oh,
Why did you
Oh.
do that?
Oh no.
fucking hell. Okay.
I know.
I'll prepare my woodworking knife.
I guess there won't be any lazy carving for me today. And he stands up, still looking down at his hands. It looks like I need to do more penetrating kind of carving.
That sounds so
All,
fucking
all,
wrong.
all of a sudden, Styrax's soul mark starts to bright.
Yeah, and at the same time, as you all kind of inch for your weapon, soul marks are starting to glow. The light coming from the attic's far window seems to dim on its own accord. There's a shadow that falls upon the hatch in the attic floor, removing any sight of the floor below. And both the window and the hatch is suppressed by this unnatural, invisible, dark shadow.
Oh
At
my
the
God,
same
this-
time, a black, putrid smoke begins to exude from Felix's skin, wafting from his body as an impenetrable shadow. As the boy's body slumps forward, the shadow starts to take form. Here.
Yeah, disgusting.
Ah.
What's
Oh,
with
he
children
was-
and addicts? What's
As
with
He was
children and addicts?
fucking possessed.
arms stretching out from the central mass in solid black claws, a demonic face grins, bearing rows of razor-sharp teeth. And with that, we're going to roll for initiative! Ah!
Yes!
Oh god, what can we use though? I have nothing.
I have a knife because I'm the only one that's prepared. Let's go. I can still do a lot of damage to that.
Oh my god, yo, yes, yes. I'm sorry, I'm so excited.
Alright, so you stepped
Yes,
forward
I'm
a
actually
little
very
bit
excited.
like this, I think.
Yes, I definitely
I'm quite sure.
No, fuck.
pulled my knife.
Yes.
And I need to bring out my creature. Creature!
I fucking knew it. Look at this. This natural accent just returns back. It's like, oh, what was with children and addicts?
Come on, get used to it.
Fine.
You know the saying, children are devil? Yeah, sometimes it's go like literally.
Might be so.
Yeah, and
Could we say that that I as Leo would have walked into like run distance, considering the whole thing was going on, you know?
yeah, and I did say definitely take 2 big steps forward. So, like,
If you would allow that, I don't know.
yeah, if you would allow that, of course.
I've already brought you
Oh.
kind of like a little bit forward
Wait.
in the room as to signify that you have been like inching forward.
Styrax, we both
Alright,
have
so
sevens.
we keep
so
back
how do we
the
do
stuff.
like
Yes.
die break?
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So I will allow you to take it 1 step forward there.
Yeah,
That works.
I'll be here.
Wait, do we roll
Oh,
again
shit.
for
No. You just put yours. I think you have high dex than me though.
Yeah, I have a +2.
Well, that is unfortunate that I can't move 1 step further.
Okay. Alright, people. Let's try not to get killed and save these children from this mess.
So this shadow has separated itself from the kid.
Mostly yes.
Okay, but this okay.
There's
so
still some tendrils that attach to the main body, who now is unconscious and prone on the floor.
So how do we do like Leo's case? Like only has a knife, right? So
I have made the macros for it. It's a 1d2.
okay. So 1d2.
But I get my stick attack and stuff on it, so
Okay.
I'll do.
So your
Yeah.
your regular bonus damage applies, but the
Yeah, because
weapon
it's a
damage.
dexterity-based weapon, and a
Okay.
finesse-based weapon. Sorry, and I'm proficient with like finesse weapons.
I don't
Here
have
we go.
anything to throw at stuff.
You have cantrip, right? You have
Yeah, I
cantrip.
have.
You
Yeah.
got cantrips.
I'm the only one that actually needs weapon. The rest of you can do some magic stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hocus pocus.
Okay. So you look upon this mass of black smoke that vaguely takes the shape of elongating arms and legs and a head, slightly humanoid, but everything is slightly. It's like flowing and changes sometimes width and height. It's a little bit hard to pin down, but it has this vague humanoid form. And seems to be sometimes half there, so half not there, half tangible, half intangible. But that snarl with that vicious set of shadowy teeth certainly seems like they can do some damage if they would like to. As Felix's body hits the floor with a dull thump, Leo, you spring to action first.
Yeah. Like, readies his muscles,
Mm-hmm.
and rushes forward.
Okay.
Only getting here, unfortunately. With 6 meters speed.
Yeah.
And he, like, looks the demon into the eye and says, "Who do you think you are?" And he's going to take the dodge action.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just for funsies, ooh. Would that be a persuasion or would it be a deception? Would it be anything else? Do you feel confident in your own ability right now, or are you scared?
I think he is thriving for this fight right now.
Okay, so make me a persuasion with presence.
Persuasion presence.
So exciting. What a great way to come back.
Oh my god, I'm so good at rolling natural ones. It's impressive.
Hey,
The,
at least it's get out of your, you know.
shadowy creature laughs in a sound that is like a whisper and a shout at the same time.
Yes, let's go.
At you. That is all what it does. All right, that's your turn.
Yeah,
Daphne?
I'm dodging.
Wait, it's my turn?
No, it's the demon turn first.
No, it's 20 for me, 22 for Daphne, right?
No, 16 for Daphne.
16.
for that.
Oh,
I
there's
got-
2 of you. Okay,
Wait, why is there 2 of me?
there were 2 of you. Apparently.
Nani?
Nani?
Discuss.
Nani?
Okay, so the demon creature made out of smoke, after laughing, moves back.
You scared?
And then at this point here, as it reaches the wall, he climbs up it and goes above on the 4-meter, on the 2.5-meter roof that is above you in the center. No, actually it goes between like probably just like half a meter to like 3-4 meters at the center. And he just climbs up to the roof. He only has the speed to take 1 step forward once he's on the in the roof, and then he also takes the dodge action. The smoke kind of billows out, and it loses its form. Doesn't look like a humanoid anymore. It just looks like a disembodied cloud as it hangs there in the roof.
It seems like you're scared.
Just you wait. I am going to drink your life's essence until there's nothing left. Alright, who's next? Daphne, yeah.
Well, just firebolt 2 times, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, firebolt is 12 meters, right?
Maybe you have to go a little bit closer because the demon is up the wall 3 meters, if I remember correctly.
True. I try to hand wave it, but it's probably like 1 or 2 meters further away from you because it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, just fireball it.
Okay. You roll with disadvantage.
I
Oh,
think
I
you will
roll
go
with-
closer. No, you just need to go closer.
Oh,
That's all.
yeah.
No, it took the dodge action.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually true. Yeah, so then you don't.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't matter if you get close or not.
Oh my god. I'm doing
That's
That's a
sirens.
19 on the first one. That's good.
Second.
Wow, 19 to hit for 10 damage.
Yep.
Wow,
10.
holy moly, what did you just roll there?
10 fire damage.
Fuck.
Wow.
I don't-
Okay. All right. The fireball goes through the cloud, and there's only a few tendrils that kind of fizzle out, and a laughter comes from it, going, "That tickled!"
Oh, you will see. I have more where that's coming from, you demon. But I don't think I can fireball twice because my thingy only works for attack action, and fireball is a spell casting action.
Still the attack action, but you're using a spell? This is an
Yeah,
attack
I
spell?
mean, it would have specified if it's a, then say to weapon attack rather than spell attack.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but we
Okay.
need to remember that in a turn you cannot cast anything. You can do a level 1
you
spell.
can do as often as you want.
Yeah, you cannot do
I-
as much, leveled spells to cast it
Yeah,
twice in a turn.
but firebolt is a cantrip,
Yes,
so
exactly. So there's no problem. You can do it again.
yep, disadvantage.
But disadvantage, indeed.
14. Wait.
And roll again, right?
Oh, I already clicked disadvantage. Weird.
Hmm.
It's fine. I'll roll again.
Okay.
Oh my! What the fuck with these 10? Jesus Christ!
Well,
Wow.
Damn, you missed.
Well, the
the 2 would count in this case.
Yeah, the two would count.
14 is a hit, but it's only a glancing hit, and it could continues to laugh. It doesn't
Yeah.
do as much damage as you thought it would.
Yeah. So can I just? If I take a glance around the room to see if there's anything out of place, anything seems demonic, would that be a full action on what?
To properly investigate, I can give you a quick glance as a bonus action, but a proper investigation, it will increase the DC to do a quick glance with your bonus action.
You know what? I'll go to here. Action search and properly look around.
Oh, right.
Action surge.
Okay.
Yep, action. Yeah, so trying to see if there's anything demonic, cultists,
Alright.
out of place.
Alright, okay. Make me a perception
Magical.
intelligence.
Yeah. Perception intelligence. Oh, that's perception composure. Almost misclick. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
nice. Only 20s.
Jesus. Alright.
Wow.
What the hell?
Okay. Take your discerning eyes, eagle eyes. Take a quick look around for anything that you consider to be fiendish in nature or cultish. And it's just mostly dust and a few wood chipped, discarded wood chips underneath the chair in the corner. There has been footsteps going back and front from the hatch to the chair, but otherwise seems rather empty and void.
Well, still have my bonus action and I can bonus action dash.
Okay.
I'll just walk up to the kid
Mm-hmm.
and I'll next turn I'll give him a quick glance. I feel like he might have something connected to the demon.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
that's my
still a
turn.
connection, if I remember correctly, you said earlier. Between the kid and the demon, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you run up to the kid, and this is basically your turn. Considering
Yeah,
everything you've done
exactly.
here this turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Next
Let's see.
up is Soul, right?
Yes. Oh God, how can I position myself here? Around here? Yeah. Oh wait, that's in the corner center. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll stand myself around here, and we'll clasp his hand together and let his soul mark glow and cast bless.
Nice.
Oh,
And I bless everybody except me, because that's how it works.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes. So you need to
You can
do
mix-
a soul check
Yeah.
Soul check.
versus DC 13.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
let's
Yay!
go.
Yes, thank you. And then I don't know. That's around. Yeah, I still have some movement here. So then I'll just sidestep here,
Pepper. Yeah.
and then I'll use my cunning action to hide. So I use a dex check.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do let's do a stealth. I think to hide though in this regard, I think cunning and stealth.
Cunning? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Skill check cunning. Still cunning. 13. There's
Okay.
a box here.
Yeah, there's a box
here.
there. There's a box there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, let's see.
I was like, you can do it, guys! And that's where I end my turn.
Hopefully you say that before hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say
Okay.
that.
All right, Starks.
Okay, guessing that there's no time, Starbucks will actually move a little bit in front and cast Detect Magic. This time not as a ritual, so 2 meters burn.
2 meters. Oh my god, we might burn down the
No.
damn.
Okay.
It's not that insane of a flame.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
true.
it's
Small flames.
okay. Expertly, you have so much control over your spellcasting right now. But thankfully, it's rather moist up here, so far it seems okay. But the floor around you definitely gets a little bit more black in color. It's a 6 meters range, remember?
Yep, I know. So it's time to get even closer.
Is there something on the hatch that's holding closed?
Like,
There's a shadow curtain that is lying over the hatch.
I mean, with the detect magic thingy.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's true.
can I
Depends
move?
upon when you
Oh
cast
yeah, I
it.
can move one more.
It seems to be connected to, since you cast it before you ran. It seems to be connected to the main body, obscuring, some kind of obscuring of the hatch, like a tendril that goes over the window, like dimming it and attaching to Felix.
Sorry.
And with the magic, detect magic, you can see about 12 tendrils coming from below the floor, attaching to the creature.
From the ceiling. Right?
From the floor
Yeah, from the
into
floor.
the ceiling, into the mass. That is the creature. And a massive tendril that is, of course, but you can see that both with your canine and like you see like visibly to the kid. As for the creature itself, it doesn't seem to be carrying anything magical.
Okay, Starbucks will serve the notes to the party.
Okay. You shout this out.
Yeah.
The tendrils to the boy, to the window, to the hatch, and then down the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Leo.
Throw.
Yeah. Leo will be like, oh, come on, why do you gotta climb up the wall? Why can't I have anything? The only
Leo,
one that doesn't have range, man.
definitely just look at Leo with straight eyes, and look at the kid on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go to the kid. And you said there was like a connection between the demon and the kid that I can visibly see.
Yes, there's a tendril of smoke that goes between the two.
Would it like, is it an action to just like swipe through it with my knife and see if there's anything?
Sure. It
Or
would
is
be an
that
action.
would be an action?
An attack action.
Hmm.
Or you can just stab the kid. I'm
He's not
sorry.
ready for that. Could I reach the creature if I were to jump off the chair?
Ooh, with the successful athletic check with dexterity, yes.
Right. So I guess instead of casually walking through there, he's gonna,
Take a running
do
jump.
a running jump,
Uh-huh.
15 feet, and then jump off the chair and try to hit the creature.
Okay, let's do athletics dexterity. So you take
Athletics
a foot on the chair and try to jump up and like slash the creature above your head as you go.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah,
fancy
yeah,
move.
you get enough height. You
And
do
I'm
not
gonna go
flip on the
for-
chair. It does creak a little bit in
I'm gonna go for a ruse strike to get advantage on the roll to get a straight roll.
Okay.
So that's going to be this guy with bless. Oh no, come on.
Is that included bless?
No, 14. Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
But only 11? Come on. 2 ones?
That's
Ah.
damn. That does cut through the creature. A few tendrils dissipate, but it doesn't deal as much damage as you thought it would.
Ah,
I would
God.
like to think that since Leo do this like airborne, so he doesn't have as much of a like leverage to do
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, but
the
he definitely
creature
gets him. with a
Laughs
little bit of
again.
bless. And then he like does a cool roll to like catch himself.
You don't know who you're playing with.
I can throw that right back.
Creature moves along the ceiling to here, and with a 2-meter range, it is able to reach both Daphne and Leo on the ground.
Oh no.
And it's gonna rake Daphne with shadowy claws.
Yep.
Armor, guys, don't forget that.
Yeah, I know. I know my armor's gone.
For
Sad.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Damn it, couldn't have been for
my
me.
armor is gone too. Yeah. I forgot. Oh shit.
Dealing. Oh god! That was a glancing hit for sure. That deals 6 damage. Wow, you're
God.
so lucky. You don't even know. And then another. Not his claw, actually. His mouth comes towards Leo, and it's just this black hole that forms, and you can hear a wheezing sound as it takes, as it expels almost like a breath, and then starts to breathe in, and you feel tired as it happens. It is eating off your life energy itself. But I still need to hit it because you can try to avoid. Let's see, a 12 to hit.
Nope. Misses.
All right,
Nice.
you dodge out of the way.
And the
And,
roll is still going, you know.
That breath inhaling everything in its path, you nearly escapes it. But you're very scared about what it could have done to you if it would have hit. Okay, that's that. Daphne.
Hold on. If I move to like here, would it have like an opportunity attack like here?
It has a
1
2 meter
meter
range, so it's proven that it can attack from.
Yeah, but I have
It's
not
at
leave
the,
this
at,
Oh, that's
range.
true. Well, not when it's up on the ceiling. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? Because of the range it needs to reach down.
Ah, damn it.
It's actually just in a 1 meter radius around it because of its height.
Yeah.
Its
I
elevation.
mean, I don't want to hit Leo with it, but I guess, I mean, well, Leo, just roll high on your save.
as always.
You got
I do have a
blessed, don't
D4
worry.
on my save.
Yep. So you see, like, Daphne saw Marks like light up with a bright yellow color, and she just saying celestial, Yeti, oh. And I'll use my Radiant Soul features. Creatures have to make a resolve saving throw.
Oh yeah.
And
DC
this thing be
13.
frightened of you? Let's find out.
Yeah. I hope it's not immunity to fighting.
I mean,
A face
Yeah.
forms in the clouds, and it laughs,
Alright.
and it goes, "Ha ha! That's so cute! Look at you! I would enjoy rendering your flesh from bone."
Oh god.
And yeah.
what's the
of
DC?
course.
17? I rolled a 17.
No, 13.
Okay, nice. So I saved you.
Yeah, you save. Do I have any bonus action? Not
God.
really. Damn it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna stand there.
All right.
Oh, wait. No. Yeah, it's not a bonus action.
Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'll just stand there.
The
Okay,
breath attack
okay,
wasn't
okay.
a melee attack, right? Just asking. That he did earlier.
Yeah, is it like a melee attack?
The reek is obviously, but the breath is probably a range attack, right? Like,
It has a 2 meter range.
but it depends if it considers a melee or a range attack. That's important for my stuff. I don't know
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's considered a spell melee attack, basically.
Oh, okay, good. Good to know. Actually, really good to know. Okay.
Well,
you.
okay,
So
not
again-
technically spell, but spell effect melee.
Yeah.
You
The
see
melee part is
Daphne is
important.
in her wing, kind of like not really flying wing, but like wing down to the floor form. Spectral wings.
Yeah, I mean, you look rad as hell, but sadly, has no effect.
I have to
Maybe
draw
the
that
unconscious
sometime.
kid. Maybe the unconscious kid is scared. You know.
Yeah, probably. That's very true. Okay, so
Have we checked this? Like, is there anything special here?
We definitely
Wow.
gave the room an overall good.
that's a pile of mattresses.
Oh, so I kind of like. So I was planning to go here and just check it. Can I do that? Like anything that is helpful?
I mean, you can go and search your room as well, but that Daphne did take a pretty good look around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I would
what's-
have
what's
told you
this?
that I
Sorry.
invested everything around and there's nothing.
Yeah. Okay. And what's this? I'm curious about this right now. Just a tablecloth, right?
What? What'd you say?
This
what?
one right here. That's a table with a white cloth, right?
Oh yeah, it's actually
Okay.
a little. Well, you're not entirely sure, but it's a square underneath cloth.
Alright, let me just check something.
So we're gonna
oh my
become an
God.
interior designer, just looking for some stuff. Later.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to. Do I have enough distance here? Then is it. One, two. Okay. I need to be. So I'll move right here,
Okay.
and I'll cast Prestige to bring this. Cast Prestige to make a puff of wind and lift this up.
Oh, okay. You're looking at a broken end table.
So there's nothing like inside of it.
You open up the drawers really quickly, and no, there's
Yeah.
nothing in it.
It's like, damn it, there's nothing to help here.
Just
Yeah.
attack it or something. I don't know.
I can't attack anything.
You have to
Use
cantrip.
chromatic it.
I will
Yeah,
point
full
out
magic at it.
that
yeah, then I'll move back.
in the
here.
unconscious hand of Felix, there is a
Okay.
knife.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna confiscate that.
Hey,
I will point
gonna
out.
dual wield these knives.
Okay, so that's your movement, your dash, and your
Yeah.
bonus action to
Yeah,
investigate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do keeping up the blast, so that's at least something. Starix!
It's like,
Starix will just like say fuck it and cast Frostbite.
oh fuck, I'm
Okay.
I'm
It's
standing
a
right
it's
next
a
to it.
cantrip. It's fine.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, the
I was like,
scare!
oh, no.
Okay, so a vitality saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't you have like vicious mockery? That would be so.
That's a
like,
critical
useful.
20.
Action. It's
Oh
action,
my
though.
god.
It's a main action though. So
Yeah, but you could use that, and it's gonna do more damage.
Yeah.
than
And
the
there's
knife.
no
Yeah,
such
yeah,
thing
yeah,
as
yeah,
half
that's fine,
damage
that's
on this. No. Okay.
No.
Especially
I just-
since it
yeah.
takes half
So
from
while casting it
Yeah.
in Infernal, Starva will say, "What is what you want from here?"
I want back what is rightfully mine! Okay, Leo. Go.
like still this guy in at the
I just
top.
said that in Infernal back to you.
Mhm.
okay.
Ah, God. Right. So I don't see the tendril that Styrix said about to the window.
I actually I saw the info.
Yeah, you said it, but I can't see it.
Oh.
Like a magic thing, I assume.
Oh yeah, you can't see it.
I'll just make an. My attack's not gonna do much damage anyway. I'm going to like do a forward stab with my knife and try to, you know, cover a lot of distance. So if there's any tendril I could hit, maybe I hit it. And I also want to like have it in the line that it would hit the end of this creature, like where it comes out of the guy. Just seeing if I could do damage that way.
Oh, you wanna try to attack the tendril that is between Felix and the creature?
Yeah. Maybe just
Basically.
hitting everything that's in that range. Just trying to do a wide attack, arc attack.
Alright, let's just do an attack.
Yeah. That's just gonna be a standard attack. I have no idea if I get sneak attack or anything. What should I do here? Well,
Ooh.
I mean, you should have sneak attack, right? I'm within 5 feet of it.
as well, but I also would have if there would
But
be
you're
no one
not
around.
in 5 feet of Felix, and we're technically attacking the space above Felix. See what I mean?
Yeah, I can go over here then I have sneak attack for sure.
But you won't
Since-
attack the tendril that is between Felix and the creature.
Oh, okay. So I guess it depends if Felix and the entity is one creature at this moment, or if actually, I think it works anyway because
The only
he's
thing that
unconscious.
is of range without you doing the trick with the share is the tendril.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as long as there's no other unit around 1 meter, I get sneak attack as well.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
Felix himself is not considered a unit, nor is the tendril.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have sneak attack.
I think sneak attack. I
Yeah.
just rolled.
Okay, let's do it.
Standard sneak attack.
That
Or
was
do I have
confusing.
disadvantage?
There's no disadvantage because there's no dodge
Okay.
anymore. Oh god.
That's
So
confusing.
complicated!
Yes. Like 2 1s again?
Oh my god.
Amazing roll. Amazing roll, my
Wow.
friend.
Well,
It's beautiful.
still, your
And-
hand sneak out
19.
and you're dead on the tendril. But, to your heart's dismay, the main body of smoke, you did see some smoke fizzle out from it, even with your knife. Here it just goes through. There's nothing tangible to attack.
I'll be like, can you please come down?
Daphne will be like, Leo, just stab the kid.
Why can't you stab the kid? Why do I have to stab the kid?
Sure, I'll stab the kid. Detective Leo.
I want to stab kids.
That's
Wow, okay.
favorite.
It's my turn. So far, Leo hasn't done much. We got in a little bit of a fire trickle from
Hey.
Daphne.
Did a cool move and hit him.
It's gonna crawl along the ceiling this way.
Oh,
God.
Daphne is gonna do another claw attack against you.
Yeah. Hope it fully
Oh
low.
my god, no! It's a critical hit.
oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
I might be deaded.
Hello?
Yeah, well, that's 27 damage.
That's easy.
27. Jesus.
You're
Christ.
fine.
You're
Tank that
fine.
girl.
The shadowy figure kind of creates these 2 claws. One does a feint, and you try to block with your shield with it, but then the other one comes in an impossible angle, and these 4 shadowy fingers just pierce your side. That was unprotected by the shield, and it
I
pulls
don't
out.
even have a shield.
Oh god. Well, but oh god,
yeah.
with your hand, I guess. Try to bring up your shin, some kind of guard, I guess. Your forearm.
You know, you're used to having a shield, so you try to.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
there was no shield.
I know, and it was just open side, and there's like a little bit of a blood splatter that goes over the attic as it pulls out and laughs in your face, and then continues down this way.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Glorious.
And it reaches down towards you, opens up its big maws, and it tries to suck the life out of you.
No, Daphne. No. Starbucks,
Daphne?
no.
That's a 22
Starbucks.
hit.
I mean, of course, it's a hit. I'm a unique
Jesus
consistency. Of course, a
Christ.
hit.
Starbucks, no.
Oh god, okay. Well,
Right now, I have 10 AC.
what are these rolls? Either I'm rolling
my-
so high or so low. Do you
Oh,
take
no.
five necrotic damage.
Oh God.
And from your form, as it breathes in from you, there's some shadowy tendrils that escape you, Styrax, that joins the whole that is this creature.
You healed it.
That's that. Daphne?
Oh God.
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can trigger Hellish
You
Rebuke, though.
mess with me,
Yeah, you can.
bitch.
That's for 10.
Unfortunately, well, crit wasn't too much, but I mean, it's still a crit.
No.
10 damage.
And 4 radiant, cause you know
Oh, and 4 radiant.
Nice.
it's the radiant that counts.
Okay.
Does it rating get doubled as well, or is it? No, it's just a number, so it doesn't.
I mean, hopefully, it's a
I mean,
demon,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I know what you mean. It will get doubled if he
Oh, no.
is affected by it.
There we go.
Yeah.
The creature convulses on itself. The shadows stretching and thinning, and there's a hissing pain. And a face that whips around and focuses on Daphne. A grin that doesn't seem full of mirth anymore. Now it's more malicious.
Does it seems like the radiant does like
Yeah, that was
Well.
definitely what caused it to cry out in pain. But that's your action.
Yeah. I'll go over here. I'll grab the kid's knife
Okay.
and I'll point the knife at the kid, and I'll just say, I don't think you want something happen to your damn host, demon.
Okay, so I can't
Ooh, it's
respond.
not
It's not my
reacting?
turn. It's not my turn.
I
What can I do?
Oh.
I can't react properly until it's my turn.
But
Okay.
use the reaction to react.
Well, that was kind of
Makes
like the
sense.
reaction to the pain, which I already did. So,
I could use a reaction, my boy.
I don't know how to
Yeah.
ship with precision. I'm
First
gonna. Huh? Wait,
First
what?
he needs to get away.
Oh yeah, I need to get away. So I'll move here, around here. I'm gonna check Daphne's condition. It's like bleeding badly or anything like that.
Yeah, she's bleeding quite heavily. Like, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
wait, hold on. Sorry,
What?
Second
I
win.
forgot. Yeah.
You're healing badly?
forgot.
Are you bleeding badly?
Yeah, still bleeding pretty bad.
Okay. Then Soul will light up his soul mark and say, "All right, stand up," and use healing word on Daphne. Oh god, where is it? There we go. Okay. One.
Heals
There's your
both
soul check.
ways.
13.
That's pass, right?
That's yeah.
That's
That's
me-
level one
that-
pass, yeah.
that-
Level one.
That's a myth.
Come on, please. It's a 1, right? It's not. It's a level 1.
It's a level 1.
Yeah,
Then 13
so-
is
Yeah.
just enough.
Ah, thank you. Okay, that's my bonus section. Then I'll move one more spot since I have one more square, and I'll move right here, and I'll use vicious mockery and say, "For being all and mighty, you're relying on your host, huh? That sounds fucking pathetic." And there we go.
Okay.
2,
2.
13.
Where's the 13 cop say? Okay.
please. Disadvantage on the next. Feel it.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
No. Okay, and that's it.
Okay. Then Starks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a nice crazy play here.
Come on.
He's
Okay.
within 2 meters
Boom.
of you.
Is he doing attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Of course.
You know
course.
he's not gonna be in 2 meters, right? If you go there, because he's at the ceiling.
As a
Just saying.
15 to hit.
It hits.
It misses.
No, it hits.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, wow.
10 AC. Oh god.
A shadowy claw comes after to rake your front as you try to escape. 14 damage.
Ouch. I would actually trigger Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh, okay. Do it.
Let's go.
Yep.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
I,
a
I, that's my reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually forgot the damage though, I didn't have the mark.
14 damage.
It's a
No, it's a 1d...
2d10. It's 2d10.
It's 2d10.
Yeah, it's 2d10. Yeah,
Yeah.
2d10.
Okay.
Hey, 1 and 9 is average.
Your outcry in fiery vengeance burns a little bit of the shadowy hand that rakes after you, but it doesn't deal as much damage as you thought it would.
Okay.
Fired.
Then since it's on the ceiling, it's not going to reach the 2 meters, so it's just going to get something around, like here maybe, and a Scorching Ray! That's an action.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
Let's do
wouldn't that
Yeah, that-
Hellish Rebuke trigger your fire?
Yes, but it's
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Yes.
it be perfectly at 2 meters because that's when he would strike? Otherwise, he would be out of range.
Yeah.
So it would be still in
Yeah.
range to burn
Yeah,
him.
actually, yeah. So
True.
two extra fire damage.
Okay, 1 extra fire damage.
Pump that
Wait,
damage
he
in.
resistant to fire also?
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what. Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
devil. I mean,
it's
like,
devil.
if it's a devil, comes from the fire stuff.
Okay, let's do this.
And the only spell level 2 spell that this damage is Scorching Ray. So
Yeah, you
Oh.
bring out your soul from
Unfortunate.
your soul mark that shines brightly of the ghostly blue fire.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
no. Oh no, Vex!
Oh my
It's
god.
it's a nat 1.
Oh my god, all of them are nat ones. What the
No.
fuck?
To
No.
hit the first
hit
is a nat 1.
Yes.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
damage on the
And
other two are shitty. That's so.
No.
And you lose a soul too.
Here comes
Oh,
the
God.
worst part.
Yeah, you lose a soul.
No, even worse.
All souls,
The
right?
nat 1 hit one of my allies.
Right! Right!
No.
Here we go! Okay.
Oh, no.
And the thing is, it's the roll with very high damage. 5 and a 6.
Oh god, I need to read up on my own.
And you rolled so
Oh,
bad on the other
ability.
damage dice. Oh man, I'm so sorry. And you failed the saving throw.
If I roll a nat 1 with either a
God.
spell that deals fire or first damage, it will randomly hit an ally in range. Random.
Yeah.
If no one is in range, it will be myself.
I
Oh
am
my
in
God.
range.
Yeah, what is the range of it?
I think 12 meters probably.
24 meters.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
every-
I'm gonna roll randomly. 1,
You also
2,
rolled-
3.
That's a lot. That's
A natural 1 on the saving throw, which is
Yeah, that's one.
So,
so crazy. you
Soul,
lose
you're
all the
1,
souls.
Daphne,
That's
you're
great.
2, Leo, you're 3.
Oh my
Rage.
god.
Rage.
Why am I
Rage.
sensing a TPK?
And it automatically.
Okay. Ah,
But it's only one ray that
wait,
has one.
me?
Yeah, there's only
No.
one ray.
Oh yeah, there's only one ray. Okay, yeah, that's
Only
true.
one ray.
That is only
I mean,
one.
it's once anyway. So
That's true.
It's going to solve.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bring it. Bring
So,
it. Come on.
just
bring
11
it.
damage. Just
11 damage.
All right. All right.
Your
All right.
best
I'm
roll on
fine.
the on the allies.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm.
And it will be 9 fire damage, so 5.
Yes.
+5.
No,
No,
reduced
that's-
Okay.
because it's halved.
And I
Um,
always
that's-
run down, so.
No, so that's 4, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Funny
out of
one.
your soul mark, from just the pure, vicious, and violent nature that your magic has, one of these tendrils makes a clear arc towards Soul and impacts and burns his back.
Ah, God damn it.
And the floor around you darkens a little bit, and there's actually a few places of the wood that is starting to now like to smoke.
Nice. I got a big barbecue here.
Okay, Leo.
When I was striking the creature, did it felt like there was anything physical that you can maybe latch onto? Or did it seem like it was
Not
just shadow?
really physical, but when you did manage to attack it, and you're like severed shadows from the main mass. It was only a little with your little knife, but it did sever some strands.
You say there are 12 tendrils like around the room, right? Like, does that number like lessen at all?
Starks, is it concentration to keep up detect magic?
Nope.
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, it's a 12.
Oh, yes,
Detect magic
yes,
is
it
with
is.
concentration.
Yes.
Then
it
make
is.
me a soul saving throw, please.
Ooh, I think I could grapple this creature. If any inclination on that.
Oh.
16.
16. And you were dealt 14. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. Looking at its form, it seems way too slippery to be able to, like, get a hold on.
Oh god. Leo doesn't want to stab a kid.
If you ask Daphne on your turn, Starks, then Starks will be able to tell you that these tendrils from the lower floors remain fixated on the creature. And they pop out from different parts in the floor towards the creature.
Like anything that you can hang on to on the roof of this building, like a.
There is a crate over here that you can do the same trick on, you know.
Yeah, but I mean like something that I can stay close in range with him.
There is a central
or you can-
beam that goes through the center of the
Yeah.
but
Maybe there's
But you
like a wooden thing like at the top, you know, these things that are connecting to stabilize stuff that isn't at the top of the roof, but like hanging there, side
yeah,
like vertical,
yeah, doodles with Becky.
a vertical support.
Doodles with Becky.
Or Leo, you
Hang
can
on.
just try to search the kid. Like, see if he has anything on him.
If this the roof,
Yeah.
and we're looking from the side, you have a central beam that is just connected to the roof here, that you cannot like grasp your fingers around. But then attached to that, you got these beams like that move like this, right?
Mhm.
So there is some space there in between that you can hold on, but it's very. It's not like you can sit there because they're so tight to the roof.
Yeah, you
But
can only hang there.
you can hang there.
But I do have a
exactly.
free hand, so.
Mhm.
Ah. Damn it. I want to do cool stuff, but I gotta search this kid, I guess. Stab this kid.
No, stop, but search.
Stab
We
him.
can him later.
Just stab him.
I mean, this tendril, it seems like it comes out of, like, his head, or does it seem to come out of any...
His face, he's lying on his stomach, and like squarely on his back, there's this black tendril that attaches to the creature.
His back, and there's, like, cloth between?
Yeah. They
Yeah,
go,
okay, I'll,
seem to
like-
go through cloth.
Like, cut open cloth to see, like, where it's actually coming from.
Okay, I know. I would definitely allow that. You rip open this poor child's clothing, and
Oh my god.
you
It's gotta be quick.
the mark goes through the body actually now that you see it, and attaches to his left hand.
Okay. Is there any marking on the hand?
There's a faint oval, a black oval in his left hand.
Oh?
Oh,
He's holding it.
Yeah, he's holding
It's like
something, right?
Mark.
Now, I would like as you kick his hand a little bit to the side, where you
Yeah.
see where the tendrils attached to. It's just a black oval in his hand. Like it's not an item. It's like his skin has been stained that color. It's like a tattoo.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll use my action to, like, start cutting it off.
oh,
Not the hand. but
No.
the-
The marking,
Alright.
yes.
because you're making it sound like that. You're gonna ruin
Oh
this
my
kid's
God.
life.
Okay, well, between cutting it open and searching, I would say that's an action and a bonus action. So you start moving towards it with your hand. Just-
Yeah, okay. so
You
I'll be
make your
decided.
intentions known, so to speak.
Stop this nonsense, you devil.
All right, now, okay. Immediately it goes, mortal ants! I serve the mother who moves through the mist. Your paltry magic means nothing to me. And then it scours over the floor and sinks into Felix, and he lifts his head, the boy, and looks at both Daphne and Leo, and says, "Please, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please." And starts to cry.
Oh, you son of a...
Oh, that's cheap, bro. That's cheap.
Son of a gun.
Daphne?
Oh my god, moral dilemma.
Is Mark
after
still
moral.
there, or does it like seem like too? It's not my turn.
No, but Daphne and you are able to see that the mark is there, but it's not as pronounced.
And like quick glancing, is there anything else that he has on him that signify like some connection to the devil, or it's just a marking?
It's just like a little oval shape in his hand. He doesn't have anything in his pockets. He just wears overclothing. And he had one single knife and that wooden door that is still standing there on the ground by the window.
I mean, I already do like a true investigation, like throughout the investigation, and I don't see anything else, right? Like
It's just
nothing
a kid with a
suspicious.
demon inside him.
Yeah.
I mean, if we killed him now, we might even get into the trouble with
What are you
I'm
gonna do,
not
Daphne?
killing him. I'm trying to
What are you
head
gonna
off
do?
whatever
You
this
have only
is.
seconds to decide.
Oh
The
my.
hand.
You see what Leo wants to do.
Cut the hand.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry if it's metagame.
Can I try to like?
One question: does Tyrak still see the tendrils once he got inside?
I mean, it lasts for, several rounds, right? And you have kept your concentration.
Yeah.
And you see the tendril that attaches to the window, to the hatch. This basically about 12, like about a dozen that goes through the floor in different parts. And the tendril that attaches to Felix is slightly outlined in this pale green light.
I mean, it's not my turn. I'm kind of
Daphne?
not allowed to talk.
Alright, sure.
Oh,
I'll.
God, sorry. Lost concentration.
Oh yeah,
I got hit.
okay,
Damn
that's
it.
true. Blast is gone then. Blast is
Yeah.
gone. Thank you.
Damn it, I'm sorry.
Man.
It's
I'm
chance.
sorry.
It's a game of chance. There's nothing to apologize
Oh,
for.
and we are not having a good chance right now. I'll try to hit him with a knife, but like the blunt end to knock him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
The kid?
okay.
The kid, right?
Yeah.
No, Leo. This is the betrayal. Okay.
I knew it! Detective Daphne.
I will just allow it to happen. So roll damage.
Oh, just allow it to happen. Oh my god. Holy
It's
shit.
proud on the ground as a kid.
Oh, you're beating up with the harmful. Oh god.
Okay, D2 plus 2. Oh my god, should I like? You know what? I'll give him like a little electricity, lightning bladed. So.
Okay.
Not the heart.
Seven
And
damage.
plus 2 radiant damage also.
So 9 damage.
Yeah,
Non-lethal damage.
non-lethal.
Yeah. Well, the radiant damage and the shock damage ain't non-lethal.
No.
So 3 is non-lethal and.
Guess you killed the kid now.
And the rest.
Guess the
I
lightning
mean-
wasn't a good idea.
And
I mean,
6
Daphne
damage is
would-
okay. So the shock goes through the kid. A part of him, part of his skin, starts to blister from the radiant damage. And what fills your ears, Daphne, and what fills all of your ears, is the cry of a kid getting very, very hurt.
Like Daphne.
moral dilemma. I mean,
How loud
is he knocked down?
It's very loud.
Shit.
Oh shit! Is he?
He's still
unconscious?
prone to the ground. He's always been prone on the ground. He was just looking up at you two and like complaining and asking to not hurt him.
Is he unconscious?
Not yet.
Wow, damn kids, you got some.
Yeah, beefy
But
kid.
there is a trail of blood going down his nose.
Get out of him, demons! I guess that's everything you can do.
Okay. Soul, what do you want to do?
Oh god, Soul will be like, oh god. Is there a way for me to check if the demon is gone or is like still in the child?
Yeah, obviously still a child.
Not from over here. Like, there's no black tendril anymore. Well, in Stark's eyes. Starks might be seeing something else, but you can't see anything. Any sign of there being a demon
Yes.
inside of this kid.
Yeah, I just want to say, Styrex, is the demons gone? And I'll pass because there's nothing I could do at this point. I don't know what to do.
Alright, you like reach out and say like, hey, it's gone, right? Yeah, that's what you see.
Works.
That's what you see. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Starks.
It's actually not. And Starbucks will rush behind Leo and will actually start pointing in directions where the tendrils are. Just trust me and cut where I'm pointing at.
Alright.
And just in case, you will cast Armor of Life.
Fair.
So 16
Fair.
damage.
Okay. Leo?
I trust you, Starix. You show me, I do it. You are the now-how here. And I'll follow her guidance. Whatever she wants me to hit, I'll hit.
The Starbucks
Where
will
she
be
point?
pointing at the tendrils that are attached to the floor and the kid. I think it was those ones.
Okay. Leo, you reach out and you try to stab, slash, pierce whatever Starks is pointing at. You cannot see it, but Starks can, and the dagger moves through the tendril harmlessly.
I do it. I like move the kit
It's,
on the chair.
it's not working.
To the ground next to me. If I can do that.
You want to help lift the kid up?
Yeah.
Okay, as a
Just move
bonus
it off the chair.
action, you might be able to. He will go up to a sitting position, coughing, and he will look at all of you with tears in his eyes, going, "Please don't kill me. I haven't done anything. It's not my fault. I don't want to die."
Can I make an empathy check? Just
Sure.
to see if it's the kid or if it seems like,
Yeah.
someone, controlling the kid to say that.
Make me an empathy composure.
Do I see, while he's talking, do I see like something messing around him or something with detect magic?
Tech magic has its limits.
Yeah.
Just being able to see these tendrils is very kind, so to say. This creature is not made out of magic. It's just a creature with different capabilities. But you do not sense these tendrils like change nature, though. Leo, it's very, very hard to tell. Is real tears coming down the face, real pain. There. Real panic. Alright, let's exit turn order for now, since we have gone to complete roleplay.
God, this is stressing me out. That tracker is just stressing me out. I was like, oh no, it's back or something.
Kid, you need to calm down and listen to us. There's a dangerous being possessing your body, and we need to get it out of your body. Tell us, have you come across anything weird, anything out of place, anything alluring or dark in nature?
It continues to cry, looks at you, very, very scared, Daphne.
I'll put away the knife.
Okay. And yeah, you can't really reach the kid. He just looks scared and cries and shivers in pain.
I'll say we don't know if this is really him.
We might need to, as
You
much
know-
as I don't want it, we might need to get the Father Lucian to help us.
In a second, we have to be careful. We do.
Yeah.
Mother that moves through the mist. We might know her. Might be Rahadis.
I do not think
She had control over the mist stuff.
she has
You hear
control
me,
over
Shadow?
the mist. But-
Leo, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I knew it.
Yo, fucking hell.
Dexterity saving.
Actually, I just rolled a critical, so
Okay. Okay.
Hey! You
Felix
told me to
is-
make a dexterity, so I can do a crit
Okay,
as
okay,
well.
you might do a crit roll. Fair, just completely fair.
Credit.
Taking way too long.
credit.
It's a
22.
It's a 22, but you know.
Yeah,
Go
no, I had higher.
Yeah,
The knife in your hand is not in your hand anymore.
Oh god.
And sitting there on the floor while holding the dagger to his own throat is a gargly laughter. Now you are going to let me go? What a sweet little kid will meet his untimely death. And with that, we're going to end tonight's episode.
Come
Our
on.
curse upon the Torment!
Oh my god.
Fuck it. Fucking
Oh my
hell.
god.
Ah.